Right. All right, all right, all right, all right. What's happening? Coffee and Kush TV. You know, your boy had to put some daily moisturizer on. You feel me? Got to keep that skin on fleek. Here we at Caro in the motherfucking building. Sorry, baby. In the building. Y'all know how we get down. You feel me? Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. You want to learn something today? Press 1. Hit that like button. Welcome, Mello. Hit that like button. Thank you for checking in. Where the rest of my students at? Where the rest of my students at? What's up, Festo? High five, nigga. High five. Hit that like button on your way in. You feel me? Miss Salazar, good to see you. Essence Care, Queen. Mother Empress of the Row. Mother Empress of the Row. That's the Queen of Wands right there, nigga. That's the Queen of Pentacles right there, right there. Who else up in here? K motherfucker Lacey, Baby D. Baby D up in this motherfucker. What's up, Baby D? Coffee and Kush TV. Y'all see my waves coming in? Motherfuckers ain't coming in yet. What's up? Who else up in here? Let me see. 43 people? I'll wait. I'll wait for Puerto Rican Cud. Puerto Rican Cud, you know what, PR? You can come to the front of the classroom anytime that you want, bro. Anytime. I'm here. This for you. This for you. This for PR Cud. This for PR Cud. You feel me? This for my dog. This whole show is just for him. So that's, you know, if y'all if y'all don't know by now, I've been waiting on him to get up with me so we can talk to y'all about this good information that he come across. Now that we starting to realize where we at. You feel me? Now that we starting to realize where we actually are in time and history. And that's my main focus, is to let y'all know what time it is, where we at, who we are, where we going, what this is. Because it don't seem like nobody else want to know. You feel me? Shout out to the Egyptians over there talking about they running classrooms now. Press 1. Shout out to the Egyptians over there. They running classrooms on us now. They trying to run classrooms. Hit that like button immediately. Immediately. I'm eager to see the information that he got. I'm gonna bring it up with y'all. Let me save all this information right here. Cause I know he'll be on some shit. This boy don't found. This nigga don't found. There, I can't tell you, because if I tell you, I'ma fuck it up. I don't want you to. I don't want to see. I want him to call in. I want him to call in. I don't want no shit. No shit. That's it. Coffee and Kush TV. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Caro, Puerto Rico, cuz. What it do, Kev?
Puerto Rican Cuz. How are you, my brother? How the sun looking over there in New York?
No, the sun's down. The moon is up now.
Oh, the moon is up.
Sun is, yes, sir.
Oh, the sun over here.
The sun over there, you know what I mean? We rise over here, but it sets on the west,
Oh,
baby.
my goodness. Lord have mercy.
You know that?
Yeah, so I came across some. I got your message, and I said I definitely got to go in and see what he talking about. I did a little research, and being that we on America being what it is, I think your information is very, very unique at a time like this. So, what is it that you want to say to the classroom?
Well, basically, you know, it's been a very interesting month. You know, basically us finding out who stole the Aboriginals' heritage. You know, so
yes.
So now that we know who stole the heritage, now we got to go back to the foundation of civilization, basically, right? And what if I told you, Kev? Because we're gonna have it's basically a discussion. What if I told you, right,
Uh-huh.
that there is a a national park, right, that has actually it's called a serpent mounts, right? Now this goes back to 100 BCE, before
Christ.
the Egyptian. I mean, before everything, you know. So what archaeologists are saying basically is that there was a collision of a meteor, like a meteor, or anything, a rock from space, right over Ohio, that left a crater. Now that crater reminded me of that black rock that you was talking about. Remember
Wait.
that black?
The Black Rock,
It's deep.
the
It's
tombstone.
deep,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
It's
The stone.
the stone.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the stone, right? So it happens to leave a crater the size of 9 miles in Ohio. Now, it comes to our attention
In
that
Cincinnati, now, Ohio,
Ohio, right?
in
So
America.
shout out B from Ohio, man. Salute to the family. You know
Shout
what I
out to
mean?
the
My
family out
fault,
there
Kev.
in
I just had to
Ohio.
say,
Yeah,
yeah, I just had to say that.
definitely. So,
Yo, so
go
so
ahead.
as we as archaeologists don't know how this mound came about. Now their explanation is that the meteor and the collision of it had caused that from the impact. Now it's proof, no conspiracy, proof that they have found rocks that actually could prove that it was an outside rock that made that happen. Now, other people may say, well, they say that Ohio and that place is the birthplace of civilization, so it's considered like a lab. That's what life was. That's where life was founded, and they say there was aliens, reptilian, all kinds of crazy shit. But here at the row, we like to stick to the facts. Now, whenever anything outside of life comes crashing down on Earth, is very interesting because it carries fossils, a lot of fossils. Remember, in the old book said, "You come from dust, you
Right,
come from dust, you're gonna leave dust." You know what I'm saying? So we
right.
come from whatever is out there. So whatever's out there landed here in Ohio, and it made us a serpent mound. Now we go back to the book
Now
where it says
this Serpent Mound. This is real.
this is real as it can be, Kev. Real as it, no conspiracy, none of this alien shit. This is real. You could take a trip to Ohio right now.
And Serpent
Now
Mound
this
to be there.
Serpent Mound, right,
Okay.
is actually in a national park.
Okay.
Now, Serpent Mound is basically in correlations with like the Adam and Eve. Now,
Gotcha.
what are the odds that Serpent Mound belongs to the county of Adam? That blew me away.
Wait. Serpent Mound belongs to the county of Adam?
In Ohio. It's
In
called
Ohio.
the county of Adam. In
The county
Ohio.
of
See,
Adam.
these people.
Go ahead.
Adam and
Oh,
Eve.
Adams County. Brush, a
Yes,
long brush.
Adam.
Ah, I got you.
Yes. So these places, there's two clues that the book has given us, right? And it talks about the snake, and it talks about the apple. Remember, the apple, in the Caribbean, the apple is like a foreign fruit. Like the apple only grows in, like, I want to say hot environments, but like New York, Massachusetts, things like that. So if the apple is actually, you can find apples in the same place, Kev, right there on Ohio. Actually the snake, it looks like it's eating an apple, which is crazy.
What you mean?
Like, you got to put
snake,
that.
The snake is actually, you talking about the picture you sent me?
Yes, the snake is a snake, and the snake has an apple in his mouth. This is what I'm saying, Kev, is this is basically the birthplace of civilization. Because if Adam and Eve is the birthplace of all human life, well, the serpent that they were talking about, the serpent is in the garden, is in the park,
It's in a garden.
is in the middle, it's in the garden. And Moses actually spoke about the serpent, because in the book it says that Moses had lifted the snake in the wilderness.
Yeah, he lifted the
In the
snake in the
wilderness.
wilderness. Yeah,
Not in the desert, in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Now, this snake is found in the wilderness. It's found in the park in Ohio. So it's connected to these same Aboriginal people that we talked about earlier, the Hopewell tribe. So this right now is crazy, Kev. To find out that that's the birthplace of civilization right there in Ohio is ridiculous. Now I send you some of the pictures of the actual snake. You got it?
Hold on. I'm looking. Man, I'm tripping right now because you did send me that, and I'm trying to find it right now. That's crazy, man.
It says in John 3:14. It says, just as Moses lifted up the snake in the wilderness for the sun to rise, for Jesus to rise.
Well, they lifted the snake in representation. Moses did that so man would know he sinned.
Right.
Moses did it as a representation to man's sin. So that's what that whole bronze. Yeah, it was like look at the snake. It was like look at this. This is your sin. This is what y'all did. That's why Jesus put himself up there in representation of the bronze snake, because it was like look what y'all did. It was all about look what y'all doing and y'all don't know. It was all about man's sin. Go ahead, King.
Well, it's funny you said that because it says in the biblical books of Kings, it says in the name given to the bronze serpent on a pole first describes the book of Numbers, which God told Moses to erect so that the Israelites who saw it would be protected from the dying from the bites of the fiery serpent.
That's right. Now, because the other serpents bit all the people. Then he rose this snake up and he said, if you look upon this snake right here, you won't die from the poison that the other snakes bit you. So go ahead, King. Go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah. So and another thing is, this is crazy too. So hold on, right here. It says it says Oboth or Ovot is one of the places where the Israelites stopped during the Exodus journey, as reported in the book of Numbers. They camped there between the mouth of Hor and the Abiram when they resumed travel after the death of Aaron. Now, if you put a K, right, what that could be pronounced as Akron. Now, Akron is
Akron, Ohio. Yeah.
So everything is just touching down. Like the odds of this is just ridiculous, Kev. The Bible speaking about a snake in the Garden of Eve, right? But to find out that the snake is actually something that's symbolic and it's something that that's what people stop during this time right here, and it's sacred. Like people can't even walk in there, Kev. They have to use drones to actually walk through there. So it correlates with what Egypt was talking about, because we can't really go with Egypt when they talk about pharaohs, because we already know that's all made up.
Right.
So we got to read between the lines to understand that this is the tribes that they were talking about right here, the 12 tribes, because like I said, it starts from Ohio all the way down to Georgia, Dad, all the way down to Georgia, and it's from 100 BC to 500 BC, way before anything Egyptian. These are the master builders, Dad. These are the aboriginals of this world, right here.
So
It's
there's a high
ridiculous, right?
probability. What you're saying is there's a high probability that Serpent's Mound may be the garden in which you said it's in Adams County.
It's in Adams County, Ohio. Adams County, Ohio. They have others like this, other sites of burials and stuff,
Yeah.
but this is probably one of the most unique in the world. They can't even explain how the snake shape just came out of the ground. Kev. This is, and it has a ball like it's eating a apple. So this is all symbolic of what they were talking about in the Bible, Kev. The thing is, when they put it together, I guess since it be written, they actually took places and they started hiding it. The location, but the location is here. What better place to hide the garden than here?
So Serpent Mound is a sacred location.
It's a sacred location, Kev. It's under a national park in Ohio. Like I said, it's Adams County, and anybody can actually look this information up. Anybody, man. It's like I said, there's no conspiracy. I sent you the pictures already too. You got them?
Oh wow. Okay.
And
okay.
Listen. In 1508, Michelangelo had actually done a painting of that Serpent Mound. Michelangelo had done a painting, but guess what? You got to start looking at the time. That the time is from 14 or 15. That's the only time when the Europeans came over here.
And they destroyed
they don't talk
it.
About,
so come on.
Right. Just like the letter J. The letter J was used when the Spaniards had got here in the 1500s. So it makes sense that the letter J was actually founded here. So oh man.
So Jesus was. I mean, what I'm saying is the Messiah and his return, the garden, all of this is here.
It's here, Kev. It's here.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
That's why this is why and if you follow elections, the last few years, Ohio has been the deciding place of a president, and isn't that ironic, right? You know?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Remember,
I'm talking about. I got the snake up right now in the garden, so it's the snake. I got you.
Because if we talking about contracts, then the people of Ohio, if the Aboriginal people are from there, it'll make perfect sense that everything runs through there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about that right now.
But that's all right. Think about that for as long as you can. But equating this to something biblical, you know what we own right now. You know we own that all of this stuff may have happened over here in America from Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, all of these great things, and then all of these correlates with this right here. If this is, if it's real, it is real.
It's real.
I know that's what I'm tripping. It's real.
So another interesting thing that the Mormons, I stumbled into this. The Mormons actually, they understand that. They know about these tribes. The only thing is that they said, like the old book said, that others of my flock will listen to will know my words. So that's how they feel that Jesus was on that other side, because the other flock heard it. But it's in reverse. We're the original flock. They heard it. You understand, Kev? Because Jesus came from this side of the earth, because everything is here. Now, another point that I want to add in, that if you want to talk about Moses, when they said Moses parted the Red Sea, well, the Grand Canyon was an ocean.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. I was going to say this yesterday about when we touched on the Red Sea and that stuff over there. I said, who's to say that the Red Sea ain't the Grand Canyon? That's the only red place I know about. That's where they shoot Mars and shit at. So I'm trying to figure out. So okay, so the Red Sea. Okay, now go there with me. What about the Red Sea? What about uh uh it being an ocean? What do you got on that?
Well, this is what when you touched on something that was crazy when you mentioned, you know, how California or that region, or the guy in the video mentioned that Egypt is on that side. So it will make sense that Moses will lead that side to cross the
Yes.
Grand Canyon in that
Yes.
desert
Yes.
to get to the Nile.
I
my
see
G.
it.
Come
I
on,
see
man.
exactly
To
what
get
you
to-
mean.
To get to the Nile, which is crazy. There was civilization around the Grand Canyon. So that 40-year period, how people migrated,
Right.
that would make sense. And then how the Aboriginal people got pushed down to the south and then migrated to California. You know what I'm saying? That shit. That to me is just insane, though, man.
So
Insane.
so the Grand Canyon was called the Red Sea at one time? The ocean?
Was called the Red Sea because it was an ocean at one point.
How you
Just
know?
like, you know, I got it. I got the article. I can send it to you right now.
Send it to me right now, then.
Right now.
Right now, right
I
there in
got
the Discord, so I can bring it up. You feel me? I'm on my shit right now. Right now. You know how we rock.
Look, it's on.
Release the Kraken. The Kraken, or whatever the fuck you is.
Yo, it's on its way right now, cuz. And it actually shows from a point of view from space. They took a picture, right? And it shows the actual impact of the craters. This is not no, you know, conspiracy. This is just straight
real
fact. So, straight fact.
That's right.
So the only conspiracy is that we still think it's a conspiracy.
The only conspiracy is young Pharaoh talking about he finna get a classroom together.
To me, Kev, that makes perfect sense.
Great.
That they will make us look the other way.
He didn't even hear me. I'm talking shit about YP. This nigga talking about. I got you. No, cuz said he gonna make a classroom and we not invited.
He gonna make a classroom.
It's
gonna be like.
That's it. He said he teaching algebra.
He could have that little GED class. Don't worry about it. He could have a little GED. It ain't nothing though.
There's little certificates they passing out over those Mickey Mouse certificates.
Ain't nothing, man. Bruh, they cannot touch the info that it's been put out here. So who stole your heritage?
That's right.
To how Columbus lied and said that he went from the Atlantic instead of the Pacific.
Come on.
And was hiding that trade, the trade that the Aboriginal people created.
Come on, family.
Because the trade, all that trade that goes around the world, you need to get a part of it just the same way the Kennedys get a part of it.
Watch this, B. Watch this. Now, where the trade at? What's the stream that they took, Kraken? Tell them the stream. Just because. Where they go? What's the trade route?
The Silk Route.
Where the Silk Route at? Where that one is?
That Silk Route, it connects Europe to Asia. It connects Europe to Asia. That's how the Europeans was able to get gunpowder from the Asians through that route. Now, what people don't understand that route right there is one of the biggest human trafficking routes in the world.
Come on, we're gonna get on that when we get back on that Epstein shit. You already know how we rocking right here on the road. Well, you feel me? Y'all ain't fucking with us right now. Get them, B. Get them, B.
Let me drop a little gem, and I'm gonna go. Let's go back to the Aboriginal.
We're going back to the Aboriginal. Now get their ass real quick.
You said Epstein, right?
I did.
Epstein had an emphatic love with Genghis Khan because Epstein was trying to impregnate as much females as possible.
Why?
To put out, you know what I mean? Because he wanted to have this mentality of conquering the world.
So
now
he wanted his seed like Genghis Khan, right?
Genghis Khan, Kev, has over 6 million relatives as we speak.
Come on, family.
Million relatives as we speak.
Come on.
That's why I say that his empire his way of thinking is actually back in Asia.
Come on.
It's back. This is and the world recognizes this. If they don't do nothing now, Kev, everybody's gonna be bankrupt from the Silk Road because they have to put in money to build these roads.
Come on.
And that's how China got Pakistan in debt for two point something $billion. This is how they operate, Kev.
Yeah, I
they
know.
operate
We
like
get
this.
back to that now.
But
Now let's split the mind and let's go back to the garden and Serpent Mound. Let's go.
Well, back to the garden, man. This is something that, you know, if I was B for Mahai, I would be jumping crazy to find out that where he's from. It was the first man ever put on
And
Earth.
we may have a reporter over there. But look, what's this? He may have to be a reporter. We want to see Serpent Mound. I may have to go there with him. But look, check this out.
Hey,
check this out. Even better. What's this? With this webpage you just sent me. What's that about?
That show. Let me look for it right now. Hold on. That's actually the picture of the park, showing the impact of the crater. Let me show you right now. It says the crater at Serpent Mound, Ohio, in the ancient seabed, dating back hundreds of millions of years to the time when the Earth was covered with salt and water and sea. Remember, we might be finding Atlantis. Who knows? This is crazy. It's fossil-rich sediment extended more than 5,000 feet deep, located in the edge of Appalachian Mountain.
Appalachian
Mountains. The Serpent Mound crater has unusual geologic, which dates back to about 600 million years to the Cambrian period. Rocks exposed in the crater date back 438 million years to 345 million years ago, Kev. This is the beginning of man right here. This is the beginning of man, and the proof is that what the report said, that the craters, there was an explosion in the air, right? And from that explosion, all those fossils drop on the floor, and that's how you get life. That's how, you know, the Earth. It's just like a volcano when it erupts. You know, you gotta wait after it, after the explosion and everything. Life still grows, and I guess this is how human beings have came about.
Well, check this out. Look, whether they say it's a crater, I don't think it's a crater. I think it's the cradle of the life. That's what I think.
Right.
You know, they like to mix a lot of stuff together while they telling you a great story. You know, I don't see a crater. I see a circle. I see a circle that they would tell me a crater might be, but I see something else. I see exactly what they would want to hide: a garden, a snake, a reason for them people to build that there. If these are the mountain people, see, go ahead, man.
Because if I was to tell somebody, look, the Adam of Eve, we found it. Look, there's a snake. There's an apple. The county is on. It's called Adams. Like, there's so many things you could tell somebody, but it has to be, the mental has to be clean and with understanding. Look, I want to read this to you right here. At the time that there was a T, right? It's a T-shaped fault in the seafloor just east of the Serpent Mound, running north-south along the seafloor from Sinking Springs to Locust Grove. It's funny that a lot of these words and names that they put, exactly, you feel me? There's always some type of name that it goes high with something that happened, whatever, in Egypt or whatever. Well, Locust Grove. In the east-west parallel Parker Ridge Road, over 300 million years ago, an asteroid and meteor collided with creating a crater 5 miles wide. This is the only place on Earth where the object from space has collided with a rift or a fault in the Earth's surface. So this is concrete proof. Now, how did this collision, Kev? Out of that collision, you get a serpent-shaped mound. with an apple in his mouth? Talk to me, man.
Yeah.
Where? Where? Look, Kev, I've been looking at, the so-called Egypt and stuff like that. I've been looking at that, and that, to me, I felt you hit it right in the head. That joint was built in the 1900s because Egypt became the Mecca of Islam, right? Like kind of like
Yes.
the stronghold of Islam,
Yeah.
because Genghis Khan had took over Baghdad, and all the Muslims, most of the Muslims, the ones who lived, fled to Cairo, to Egypt, and that's how it became that. Now, if you ask me, well, there goes the so-called slaves who built these pyramids or whatever you may have look at it, but what I think is that pyramid was built not even close to the ones that we talking about now, and which is, it's made us to look that way. It's the how we call what Nipsey thing, the lady in the red dress. It's for us to look the other way while they doing it here. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want us to be African American, still have the African side. They don't want us to just say American.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that'll give us an entitlement.
Yes.
That's why we don't live in these reservoirs, these parks,
Reservations.
these reservations. We don't even live close to it. Why? Because there's gonna be a time where we start looking at these faces, and we're gonna start looking at ourselves, like looking in the mirror. And this is what the internet has given us, the opportunity to see that we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. But what you think about it, Kev?
I think it makes for a great what else show. I mean, you brought up the Red Sea and the Grand Canyon.
Right.
Is all it looks definitely like a sea floor. Who said it was an ocean?
Well, at one time it was an ocean.
Mm.
At one time it was an ocean with sea life and everything. So
somebody said there's a Egypt in Ohio.
Oh Jesus!
Let's
Christ.
see. Let's see.
I'm done.
No, you're not.
I'm about to book a flight right now.
Hold up. EGYP Egypt, Ohio. Oh, good is Egypt, Ohio. Wikipedia. Oh my goodness. Is an unincorporated community in Egypt's first settlers were Roman Catholic immigrants from Germany. Got you. See,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they put let me tell y'all something about this Bible. This Bible, it's not written about the past. It's written about the future. It's written about now. This is who these people is. It ain't written about the past. Forget all the illustrations, all them little goofy ass pictures. It's written right now. It's written about right now. That's Egypt. And this whole thing, these are, like I told y'all, these are foreigners. And so was Egypt. Got taken over by who? Who did the blacks say took over? Grecians, Romans. Here it is.
And another thing, Kev, another thing is that these people used to build civilizations all over the world, right? But when their leader passes away, all of them have to migrate. Everybody has to migrate back to vote for a new leader of the tribe. So a lot of these people that will go and have expeditions will build something somewhere else, but then they have to leave it and come back. So a lot of times you will have people. That's why you will find artifacts of these Indians all over the world, because they had whenever I forgot the terminology they used to use of the leader of their clan passes away, somebody has to be voted in, just like a democracy. And you actually mentioned something about Nipsey having a flag of Aboriginal flag, and
yes,
that's
another thing. I told you the flag with him having a red without the blue, just a red flag. like that draped down over right there in the Crip neighborhood. It's kind of like yeah, it's an Aboriginal flag. That's what it is. It's an Indian flag.
It's crazy, man. Now, what's crazy is that you know there's people. This is something that I have come across, that Abraham Lincoln was actually a Native American. You know, so, and they said he was Native American mixed with black. That's what I heard. I don't know. I can't confirm that, but he was the founding father of that Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's crazy, man.
So look,
And these
go ahead.
no, but I'm saying is these names that they're putting out there, like, you know, Abraham. You know, of course, you know that name is solidified in the book. You know, so there's a lot of tie-in and there's a lot of connection. But go ahead, Kev. Hopefully.
Man, I just, you know, I ain't never left Cali, so everything I hear from me is it's all important. It's a lot of people that don't even know about this stuff like me. I want everybody out there, before we continue any further, to hit that like button. We got 185 people up in here and only 113 likes. Could you please hit the like button? We got the best classroom on earth. We got all these folk trying to copy the classroom. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody found the Aboriginal people now, man. What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
see? And now, no, don't get no classroom. Y'all Egyptians and Palladians from Africa. Don't get no classroom.
That's right.
Now, remember?
That's right. They wasn't with us shooting at the gym.
They wasn't with us
They
shooting.
wasn't with us.
Listen, bro.
They wasn't with us shooting in the gym, Car.
The fact that this is in Ohio in Adams County is not a coinky dink.
Crazy. It's not a coincidence. And the fact that, just to add on, that the original people of this land are from that same place that dates back to 100 BCE.
I told y'all we was
That's
the
another-
oldest civilization on earth right here. I kept telling y'all we older than the so-called African. They keep telling us, look at Egypt. I told y'all this is older than that. I keep telling y'all,
Fact.
we are the brightest. We build nations. We go on Clubhouse. You know, we do the Clubhouse, an old app that lets everybody hang out and talk. We turn it into billion-dollar companies just by being on that motherfucker. But y'all don't realize how much
Right.
power that you really have. Go ahead.
Yo, that's what Hitler told said that the United States has stole the precious jewels. The precious jewels, which is the Aboriginal people.
Why did he say they took God's precious jewels?
Well, that's what he said on his deathbed. He mentioned that to a soldier. The American had taken the precious jewels, and the precious jewels was the Aboriginal people. Because these people know already who we are, Kev. The only people they don't know is us. So what they're doing is just playing the game like we don't know. And nobody's out there going to tell us. This is why, like you said, they have all kinds of agents talking about how we from here, we from over there. Because like Pac said, these people are Judas. They only here to cause confusion.
Tell it. That means the Hebrew Israelites is way off. They over there talking about Jerusalem, and they the real going over there. They tripping. That mean Kev Gills is king. That mean we won. That mean anything outside of this is false, and we pushing that. Hit the like button. That's just what it is. What can you say? What can you say? Even the Hebrew Israelites put you over there.
This is what I'm saying. Like this right here, this information, I understand. It feels like David versus Goliath, and we just beat that ass. But understand that what just happened right now, and it's just the university has discovered where civilization happened. How we discovered that? One, we got the people.
That's right.
We got the location.
That's
we
right.
got the location.
Uh-huh.
We got the archaeological facts.
That's right.
Behind it.
That's right.
Where it was found.
Come on.
And if I tell you that the Bible said, well, there was a snake and an apple. Well, we found the snake with an apple.
Come on.
And on top of that, we found the county that it was in is called Adams County. What are the odds of this? This is crazy. I can't make this shit up. Please, somebody Google this.
They don't want to Google. They just want to listen to you talk because they believe you now. We're not fucking around with you motherfuckers. We're not here to play. We're not here to play with no Egyptians, no Pan-Africans, no Sotnetters. We're here to destroy all myths about it all. All that stuff took place right here. Right here.
And
we're not going to Africa. This is the Holy Land. The skin and this blood that's in you is royal, more than likely. Your whole heritage has been stolen. All your inventions. Now Tesla invented everything. Now this weird looking German dude that run around talking. Y'all following the wrong people. Y'all follow. They follow you. Go ahead, King.
This is why it's been a push of what you say agent work or conglomerate to make us feel that we are not from here and we have to be from. Oh no, I'm half Chinese. I'm half this. I'm half that. You know, in the old book, if my understanding is correct, and please help me, Kev, it said that when everything when everything falls into place is when all the Aboriginal people come back home.
Of course.
So Jewish people talking about they want the Russian Jews to come down to.
That's right here. We want our people to come back
right
here.
Here.
We want our people that's right across the world of 4 corners of the earth that was taken captive to Britain, France, Germany, and all of our brothers that's Negro to come on home.
Come on home. We don't. This is crazy, Kev, but we done caught them in a lie. And as soon as we caught them in a lie, people started calling. Nah, I don't agree with Puerto Rico, but they agree with me, but they don't agree with me. But at the same time, want to big up somebody else with a YouTube channel, but don't big up the road because you want to misguide, the people. Now, I wish the brother would call back and explain to me why he don't think Mongolians came through with the Spaniards.
It doesn't matter what he think. That's the problem. No. It don't matter. Them is peons. Them is little kids. That's like us picking on our little brothers and shit. Mad because they getting a couple pennies. Nigga, them are little brothers, bro. We not mad at that. We just mad that when you don't respect us. Nigga, we will break you big niggas down around this motherfucker.
Down.
Go ahead, King.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Go ahead, King. So, we got this.
Like I said, we told you who you are. We told you who took it from you.
That's right.
Now it's up to you because the kingdom of God is in every man, not in some men, but in all men, right?
That's right. But all of them are. That's right.
And all men. So we are all representations of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But we have to come back home.
And you got to
come back home.
And coming home means turning from your wicked ways, away from sin. What is sin? Is foreign religion, East Indian and Asian mythology of bullshit. That's what sin is. Cincinnati in the building. That's what sin is. The Asians got a god named Sin.
It's crazy. It's crazy because everything that we talked about, Kev, as far as the Kalima, and all that is together, Kev.
Did I break that down? Did I beat Kalima up? Did I tell y'all about Kalima?
I ain't go front. I thought you was wilding with this blue lady. I was like, yo, this cat was wilding. But then I did my homework.
That's right.
And I was like, oh, snap. Right. This all makes sense because this is why they found pyramids where? They found pyramids all across the world.
That's right.
Because the master builders were over there.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything is coming down to even now that you could break it down with the Silk Road and what the beef we got with China that deals with trade and that deals with that exact same thing that they lied to us about that we own. This is crazy, Kev. This is why I salute Trump, but But like I said, back to this Aboriginal man. What we gonna do with this information?
What we're gonna do is
I mean,
go on a treasure hunt and find out what all this is. See, the thing is, we got to get out. So we got to see this for ourselves. From Mount Helen or whatever, all of these, the Devil's Tree, what they call it, the Devil's what? In Arizona or somewhere.
The serpent.
Now we the serpent. Now we talking about the Serpent Mound. We talking about the Grand
Mound.
Canyon. We talking about Mount Horad. Yeah.
Mount Horad. Well, actually, there is a place called Mount Horad. It's in Vermont. It's in Vermont.
It's in Vermont.
It's in the perimeter. It's all there, Kev. It's all there. It's not in Brazil. Everything is here. That's why they know this. This is why Memphis, they have that casino that look like a pyramid.
Come on.
Why would they have it there?
Come on.
Why would they have it there? And then they have a Memphis in Egypt, which is the capital of. Oh my God! Everything is in our faces. It just finally now is being decoded in front of you.
So
you
why do they have COINTELPRO on the internet telling us we come from Africa, but really all of that they trying to give to Africa is really here, the cradle of civilization? Come on.
Because we're detaching you from your ownership. We're detaching you mentally from your ownership, right? We're detaching you. On top of that, we're not letting you know who you are. So if you don't know who you are, this is why we go about life just living to die or dying to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
before you go ahead, my bad.
No, because this is why they've been feeding us this menace society, these fucking movies that glorify us killing each other, because that's the whole game plan.
Why they call it the Devil's Punch Bowl in Georgia?
Why they call it the Devil's what?
Punch Bowl.
Nah, that I ain't know. You gotta enlighten me on that one.
Because they used to throw our forefathers in the alligator pits, and it turned all red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, babies.
Yes.
All of the people that lock them in there and bring in the gators.
And Kev, even that, the gators is also symbolic. That creature is also symbolic in Egypt. The book also talk about, how these reptilian creatures is in the water too.
That's right.
In the Nile River. But it's like I said, America in that part of the region has been flipped. Whatever you heard that happened there, it really happened here.
Yeah.
It's just that the stories were written over there. The stories was written over there to be put out here. You know what I'm saying, Kev?
Yeah, well, we know that now. My thing is now I'm looking at it. All of these different names that's over here, all of these different people that's over here just to uproot us, these different organizations that got our thinking like way off.
But Kev, can I go in for a second? Can I go in?
Go ahead, King.
Can I go in? This is why we have a problem with Rome. Because Rome is the one that validated the as far as taking these slaves, they approved that. And back then, like I said before, that Silk Road was actually made between the Asian Empire and Rome. Now, what are the odds that happened so many years ago, but it's happening right now?
Right now,
we're living in biblical times.
That's right.
We're past the line. We're already on overtime right now.
That's right.
We're already on overtime because back then they tried to do that. Right now they're trying to do that again. Luckily, we got Trump, and Trump made some things like the trade between Canada, United States, and Brazil and Mexico, that if anything happens, we still have that. But if Trump never would have done that, we would have been speaking Mandarin right now, man. But it everything like we talked about in the show to what's happening right now as we speak, Kev, everything is in place in biblical terms. As far as how the book of Revelation, I believe it said that a million man army was gonna march down, march to Israel.
Now, I don't
Now
know.
we understand that
I don't know about that.
that's
No, you got to bring that. You can't just say that's what Revelation say. You got to bring that. Just like you brought this little shit about here.
right, right. See, I
No.
used to think Revelation was on some that was like conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? That was like but now with everything that's happening, everything is making sense. With we talked about even the Holy See and understanding the Holy See. Like it's just it's time to be happy, man. Like you said, you always say victory, man. It's a victory talk right here we have.
So why would they call Arizona? Why would they call the Grand Canyon the Red Sea?
The Red Sea because of the rocks. The rocks are red.
They made it red. They made that water red.
Yes, that's why. If you look at the Grand Canyon, you can look at the rocks and see the how deep it was as far as you see. You can still see the watermark. You can still see the watermark. So there was water actually there, and there's no coincidence that I read this from the Vatican that the Vatican is actually looking at some things in Arizona. I'm like, why would they be interested in Arizona all of a sudden? All of a sudden, everybody's talking about what we talking about, Kev.
For real?
All of a sudden. Oh, for real, I'm serious. You can look it up right now. The Vatican looking at, something in Arizona. I forgot to actually look it up, but to read up on it. But yeah, I bumped into it. So you might, Kev, you and Caddy, you might be in Egypt. You might be in Egypt, bro. That's what they call the Empire Kush, and the Kush Empire.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. We laughing about it, but
I'm not laughing at shit.
Man.
I ain't laughing at shit. I've listed it because what we're doing is we're actually doing more than we think we're doing.
A lot more, way more, bro.
That's the funny thing about this whole thing. I really don't realize what I do until we lay down and chill out, and I'm at the, just chilling at the crib. But and I have a chance to go back over it. But we're talking biblical times, the living word right now, America, Egypt, all of these great things like that. UBTV, and shout out to Janice, because it's some beautiful people out here, man, that's putting out great info, and we own it, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Somebody, I forgot. I think NK said something the other day, and you mentioned it. And I was like, oh man, everybody's, everybody trying to graduate, Kev. You know what I'm saying? We ain't paying this tuition for nothing.
Yeah, everybody trying to graduate. Everybody trying to see how far the rabbit hole go, and I appreciate everybody jumping, just not being afraid to think. You know what I'm saying? Just taking information for what it is. You do your own research, of course. And it's just great to get a difference of opinion. Now what if now this is the thing.
Awesome.
The return of Jesus Christ. Then the revelation of Jesus Christ. That mean we talking about Christian belief, right? All of the Christian belief, revelation, the revelation of Jesus Christ. What is the revelation of Jesus Christ? What is he gonna do? How is he gonna reveal himself? What's going on? You don't know nothing about it? This is the meat and potatoes.
From what my understanding, I like this topic, but from my understanding, they said that Jesus is going to come down not as Jesus as present, more as a knight. You know what I'm saying? More as a fighter than a philosopher. You know what I'm saying? Because of the times. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it, Kev, is the way Jesus came in. Jesus came in humbling in the donkey. He came down in the mountain. I forgot the mountain, but he came down from the mountain, and it was a humbling experience. He was the opposite of what he's supposed to be coming back. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be coming back down as you know, with the pale horse and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? But what's your take on it? Well, how you think he's gonna come?
Same way he came in the first time.
Humble, like from what the book says, you know, humble, like, cause there's different phases of Jesus that the book doesn't talk about. There's times that Jesus lost his cool too, when he went to the church and he saw people gambling and buying stuff. He started flipping tables all over, you know what I mean? So there's that side of Jesus there.
They weren't gambling.
A lot of people,
They was selling stuff.
yeah. Gambling. They was doing stuff that they wasn't supposed to do in the house of the Father.
They was doing what they do now. They were doing what they do now.
That is
Playing around.
Me
Around.
Personally, my opinion, Kev, if Jesus, you said he might come the same way he came in, I think he's gonna come. Oh man, I don't even know, man. I might be tripping by saying it, but he's gonna come like somebody, like a personality like Trump, like somebody that would just. I know people's going to be getting at me for saying that, but I mean, just think about it, right? He it's not the same. The times that he came in is not the times that we're in now. So you know what I mean? Nobody that is gonna come down humble in the way it was pictured that he came in. It's gonna grab the attention of the youth the same way how Trump grabbed the attention of the people like that. You know what I mean? It's gonna take somebody with, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but like some type of you know, courage and I don't know. I might be bugging out, but that's all I got, Kev. No, that's it. That's all I got.
Jesus gonna be he gonna be from the line of Judah, right?
He's gonna be from the line of Judah. He's gonna be from that tribe. I mean, what are the odds that tribe is the tribe that we're talking about? These people, the Hopewell people, the original people. Man.
So if Jesus,
I don't even.
If Jesus come back and he come back at the line of Judah as the head,
right.
the king of Judah, that's what you're looking for. What's this other stuff you're talking about? About gonna fly out the sky with what? I didn't hear you.
That what? Somebody said something about. No, I said that. Some flying in the sky.
Yeah, somebody said something about some we gonna it's a rapture or something like that. But yeah, I say.
Well, no.
Go ahead.
No, they said that. Well, from my understanding of, you know, growing up listening to people talk about Revelation and everything, that he was supposed to come down as a knight. You know, just like what was it? The angel Gabriel, I believe. Not was it Gabriel? That is coming down to, you know, bring order on the earth. But like I said, you're right. He's coming down as a line of Judah. You can't say it better than that.
Thank you, champion.
Can't say it better than that. No, you can't say it better than that, Professor.
Man.
Kev, man, I salute you. Salute to the road. Let's go.
I salute.
It's a beautiful month, man.
It is. Thank you for the call, PR.
You already know, Kev. Salute to you, bro.
My man. Coffee and Kush TV, PR. PR like, I'm gone. PR like, I'm gone. You're gonna be like Trump. PR said he's gonna be like Trump. I know I'm gonna catch flack. Shout out to Puerto Rican Cub. Great information. Great time to be alive. 424-209-9506. If you want to talk about what Puerto Rican just said, feel free to call in and tell me how you feel about that. And I'm here. Great information, of course. Great information. Great What If show put on by my man PR. Feel free to call in 424-209-9506. As I say, lots of information. People can go all sorts of ways with it. They can go all sorts of ways with it, but the key is just information. You can get study time in. You feel me? Queen Anderson calling in. The scriptures, parables. Of course it's parables. But don't tell us not literally. You don't know what's literal. A lot of stuff is literal. Coffee and Kush TV 717. You on the air?
Well, um, I
What's
have been trying to keep up. I
what's
was actually listening to one of your previous shows, and I
yeah?
missed the first part of what
Wait a minute.
PR
Wait a
Code
minute.
said.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, this is Laura. Sorry.
Oh
How
my
are you?
goodness. I'm great. My famous twin flame of all time. Go ahead. You got
Okay,
the
so
flow.
like, I mean, I am totally, and I want to learn. Like, I'm cool with that. It's
Of
good.
course.
Now, something else with like, Ohio, well, with the United States in general. Um, okay, so like, you remember we were talking about the Phoenicians?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like supposedly they're from like ancient, Mid East or whatever. And then also like with the serpent mythology, like in all these different cultures, and then like mounds or pyramids or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
like also something that would maybe interest you if you get to the point of exhaustion, you can't fit it all in. The
Mm-hmm.
Mormons, um, like Ohio, they're kind of like, how like they talk about anti-Semitic and Jews or whatever.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I think they are like a sect of them from before, but yeah, like Ohio
Mm.
and across the country with the railroads and all this stuff. And then in their Books of Mormon, they talk about 4 ancient races that date back to like 600 BC. So I'm going to look into that, but I think that might be kind of your linchpin of what you may be
You know
wanting
damn
to get
well. You
to.
damn well, because Jesus was around what time?
Well, you got to remember the persecution after the
When
Christians became
he?
after
But
Jesus.
check this out. When was he
What was it,
born?
like 33 AD,
No, when was he
right?
born? He was born BC.
Uh,
It was
was
like,
it just like right at the beginning, right?
well, I suggest. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
and then
see.
like 33 AD he died or something.
So we
But
so
yeah,
we right
so the
on so we right on time for about a return or something, right?
I'm I would say with all the apocalyptic things going on, perhaps so. I mean, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I mean, we know not the hour of the coming, so who knows? But also, I mean, I am very interested in this topic, so let's dig it. And I think that that's going to be a part of it. Like I said,
Yes, ma'am.
Mormons have always blown my mind. I know that like Joseph of Arimathea, right?
Yeah.
He was the wealthy merchant, I believe.
Okay.
And he is the one that when Jesus died, there wasn't going to be anywhere to bury him. So I guess they would have thrown him in like a potter's field type thing. He is the one that I'm guessing took him from the cross and prepared his body for the tomb.
Mm.
I'm not 100 on if it was his tomb or not, but yeah, like the Mormons, something about Joseph of Arimathea is huge in Mormon belief. So they kind of like hold some secrets for sure.
So they say
And
they say it
if
was a
they're holding
racing. They say,
secrets,
yeah. Go ahead.
well, if they're holding secrets, I'm thinking the Mormons would be your way to go looking because they refer to everything as the New Zion here in America. They
Okay.
refer to it as Zion. They also thought that the Garden of Eden was in like Missouri.
Oh wow,
It
interesting.
has some weird name like Adam, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And like it's like a total breakdown of everything. But they were also in Ohio. They were very interested in the mounds. They were very interested in that serpentine, whatever the heck that is. And,
Interesting.
they've gone all across. And you got Mitt Romney, like always that silent partner in American politics. Like he pops up. I don't
Yeah.
know. But
Right.
anyway, that's all I'm saying. But those are some ancient people. And like I said, with the Christians, after they became Christian, the Romans were starting to persecute them because they were turning against after their Messiah, like because the whole crux was that their Messiah was Jesus. So the Romans didn't like that as this pagan culture. So they took off, and that's how like the Gospels were written and stuff because they were visiting different islands and spreading that message. And so there is arguments that could have also been like an exodus to America. So all of that does like scratch my noodle, So if you happen to
What
find
if
yourself whatever,
what if all of this took place here? Egypt.
that yeah, like well, I mean, it could have, especially if you had it from 600 BC. Who knows? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far down to say yay or nay on anything. But if you're wanting to figure out who those 4 ancient peoples were, that could be very interesting because that might lead you where you need to go. I don't know. I honestly have no idea yet, but I just was like, oh, wonder.
But you go.
But anyway, that's all I have for today.
Laura. All right, Laura, I got you.
You have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Oh, Laura. Y'all get on that real fast. Laura with the quick tips. Get on that real fast. Damn Mormons and them races of old. Yes. Yes, she always come by and drop some quick bars and get on up out of here. Coffee and Kush TV. Queen Anderson. Somebody tell Queen Anderson to call in. Stand up in front of the classroom and call in. Thank you. Thank you. Coffee and Kush TV. If you're learning something today, if you want to support the broadcast, Cash App, cash tag is Gills Gang. It's right here. Right at the bottom. Patreon.com/Kev Gills TV. I'm on 424-209-9506. This is important, girl. I'm about to retire. I'm about to seriously retire. Retire. You know what retire means? Nigga, that mean retire. Nigga. I used to think people was learning stuff. Motherfuckers ain't learning nothing. I'm finna play me some poker. Press 1. Fuck that. Las Vegas, Nevada, you on the air. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on? Peace, brother. This is Rob from Florida.
What's up, Rob?
Not much, man. Yeah, I'm actually in your chat too right now as we speak. I posed the question like 2-3 times, but nobody obviously didn't see it or want to answer. So I ask you, just listening to you and the last gentleman speak, I just got 2 questions. The first one is, who is Jesus? If you know that answer and can answer.
Sir, what you got to say about this show? We got all these good questions about the Red Sea, the Serpent Mound. There's great information. I'm not finna turn this into who's Jesus. This is about the Serpent Mound, the return of the Black Messiah, the Garden of Eden, exposed, the Red Sea. What do you got on it?
Brother, y'all was just speaking on Jesus.
That's me and him, but what did we start with?
If I'm telling you, I don't know who he is, I'm asking you.
We're not even talking about Jesus. We're talking about the garden. We're talking about America being biblically, all this Egypt stuff being right here. Talk about that before I don't care.
I heard everything you said.
Get up out of here. You got time for that. 424-209-9506. I'm not here to play with these little kids. Go be an Egyptian. Go be whatever you want to be. Get up out of here. I ain't got time to play with y'all. 424. I'm here for my student. I got 2 questions. You're supposed to have 2 answers. You're supposed to have something to say about the Red Sea and all that. Jesus. Let me teach my classroom and let them grow. Don't be trying to force feed nobody. They're going to find out about the revelation. They're going to find out about it all. We didn't get here because of you, little retarded boy. You need a fucking helmet. You need a helmet. You're a retarded boy. What Jesus? Everybody know who Jesus is. Who? Nobody say nothing about your moon rocks that you believe in. Nobody say nothing about that. 424-209-9506. Phone number at the top of the screen. I'm tired of these old foul mouth. I spot these critters, varmints. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Yeah, bro, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, champion. What's your name? Where you calling from?
TV out of Ohio.
What's happening, man? What's up?
Chilling. But yeah, just to tap in real quick. I'm at work, so I ain't gonna be on too long. But to tap in with Puerto Rican, cause like Colorado, that stands for like Red River. Like, you know what I mean? Like color red, Red River. So So like, even if we on like What If show, like, so you know how even dudes from Las Vegas just calling in, like, you know, they got what's that? I forgot what that dam called in Las Vegas, like the Harvey Dam or something. But I feel like even if a lot of these dams got busted down,
there'd be rivers. There'd be different rivers, coming everywhere. Off that. Rivers and different dams
everywhere.
And the Colorado River is that's where the dam is. The big dam is, right?
I think it's Las Vegas, but it might be Colorado too. I mean, all that run right into each other.
Man, though. All that shit have flood right all the way down to the Red Sea.
Yeah, definitely. So like, even like I said, the games we grew up playing, shit like Tomb Raider. I mean, you know, Oakland got Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
All these games we grew up playing is clues to shit that's been going on. And I mean, the team's right in our face.
You crazy for bringing up Tomb Raider? I'm gonna go buy me an Xbox now.
Man, I go back and play all them old games now just to see what type of. I mean, I don't give a fuck if it's Sega, Nintendo, or what.
Yeah,
like,
just to see the storylines and how shit act. You like, damn. Basically. And we've been playing these games. Yeah.
Cause like the internet, how we got the internet nowadays. You know how Rick Ross said, like, or the song you play, like, I could rewrite history right now if I do it mentally.
Yeah.
But like how we on the phone, shit could get erased right before you know it. Like something could get printed up, erased. But these games, this is already incorporated. Like these games, you can't erase a lot of this stuff or the music or
it's in there.
You know what I mean, a lot
it's
of stuff that's already in
Everything
there.
is embedded.
Yeah, it's already dropped in there. So all you got to really do is tap in. Like I said, our attention span be pulled so many different ways.
Yeah.
But once you start studying this landscape and peeping how everything just across this land kind of add up, or the video games, the music, TV shows, or I mean, Gala Gala, I don't care, Gala Gala Island or anything. Like we start peeping certain shows or certain just the landscape. Like people could really, it depends on the age too. But even the new age kids, because I don't really know about the new age generation. But like people born in like 70s, 80s, early 90s or whatever. Like I'm 32, so for me, I just use my whole 30 years and even tap in before that.
Yeah.
But it's all in our face for real, man. When people really stop trying to fight it or,
yeah,
you know what I mean, make all these different accusations. Like a lot of stuff be right here in our face.
Right in our face, champion. Thank you for the call, my man.
You already know, Chief. Everybody stay up, man.
My man. Thank the young man for the call. He was right. He was right. 810 Coffee and Kush TV. You on the air?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Jay Johnson, man. I'm from Flint, Michigan. Poisonous water.
My man, home of the fucking venomous water. Go ahead, champ.
Yep. I just want to let everybody know, when I read the Bible, I stopped where Jesus died. I went on no farther. He sat down at a table. He broke his flesh. We drank his blood. We ate his flesh. We drank his blood. We saw him rise 3 days later. The story ends there, guys. He's with you, man. He's with you. Just focus on him. Let everything go. Focus on him. You will feel him. I promise you. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, Jay Johnson. Go have a seat, Johnson. Just go have a seat. Just go have a seat. Coffee and Kush TV. 424-209-9506. Just go have a seat. At least he called. 424-209-9506. No hope for humanity. No hope. No hope. I feel we could get a little smarter than that. Area code 662. You on the air? What up? Or 249-209-9506. Important information. I think that This is some of the most important information we can come across. You know, finding out that not only are we proving that this is everything they've been telling us is a lie from all this COINTELPRO, these agents of confusion. The Bible is real, and that's hard for these people to accept, y'all. It's hard, yo. They never seen nobody do it like this. It's hard to accept. Trust me. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Hello.
Hello, Coffee and Kush, you on the air.
Yes. My name is Queen.
What's up with you, Queen?
How you doing? But yeah, something just happened. We just had an omen when here around Christmas when we had this first set of eclipses, and then we had the omen of the anniversary of Moses. We had the anniversary of the Red Sea. It was also the anniversary of what else was it? For sure, his Eastern Star, and this was right around Christmas. And something happened
You say
during this
you say
time,
you an
like
Eastern Star? You say you an Eastern Star?
no, the Jesus' star that was in the sky. We just had the anniversary of it right here during Christmas when we had these
Tabernacles
when we had
and
this
these great
no, the
reveal.
eclipse is in the sky. Are you not listening?
But you're talking about like this whole time we've been going through tabernacles and different things. You talking about eclipses, but that's all a part of the
Okay, I want to talk to the main man that got some sense. Cause you not catching on. I'm not no peon, baby. Like I'm the empress.
I didn't say you was a peon, young lady. Calm down. What's all this about?
You just acting slow and you being disrespectful. Like what I'm saying isn't important.
I didn't say.
Don't blow me off. Like
I didn't blow
I
you
didn't
off.
say you did.
still
You
on-
just have. You're not giving me the respect of even having the words that I was saying correct.
I'm just trying to
That's
understand.
what I mean when
where
I
you're
say
coming
blowing me
from.
off.
I'm not blowing you off because you're still on the phone. Calm down. I'm going to see what you're talking about, Queen. That's all. Is that all right? Can we start over?
Yes, we can start over.
Okay, go ahead, sister. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me know.
Okay. Long story short, yes. Okay. Please forgive me because I don't want to be rude. I'm
That's
a
all
humble
right.
person.
That's all right. Go
I'm a
ahead,
humble
sister.
person.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Please forgive me.
That's all right.
Okay. Long story short, God has been doing something, and I'm just going to go down the whole line, and I can prove and back up everything I'm saying. Long story short, God has been doing something in my life my entire life.
Go
I
ahead.
just turned 40 in
Okay. Okay.
July 25th.
Happy birthday.
I knew it was something about me. I never knew what it was. All I knew was from the day I was born, I was in love with Jesus. That was my idol. And I just love God and I love helping people. Like in a stupor helping people like a busy little worker. Just I had the heart of a child. But long story short, during that time, me and God just being led by the Spirit, during transformation, everything, God has had me building the vision. I saw the vision in the sky when I was little, like 1 or 2 little, laying out in the country looking up at the sky. I saw
Well,
Jesus in the sky and I saw the vision, the blueprint. Let me just say that.
Miss, are you gonna give me some
Okay,
word?
we just had the
Give me some word.
anniversary.
Give me some
Huh?
word. Where your word at? You talking about all this stuff? Where your word at?
What you mean?
You gonna give
The
me some
word is
scripture?
what led me to where I am. What do you mean?
Give me some.
I'm not. You didn't hear me say I'm not a peon or anybody that just will be calling you. No, baby. Spiritual realm. I'm there. What word you want?
I want the word of the Bible, the
Do you
scripture.
want?
I
How
want the
about the one where
scripture.
it say give respect and honor where it's due?
Where's the omen that you saw that's in that scripture? I don't
All
know
I'm
about no
saying is
omen.
God is doing something big.
Miss,
Something big.
Miss,
Okay. From the time
better
that we
hurry
have
up.
had the eclipses,
You better
from the time
hurry
we had
up.
the eclipses to
What
now,
about? What you
I've been
want?
going through some type of confirmation.
I'll tell you what the confirmation you've going
Listen
through.
to me.
Go ahead.
Listen to me.
Go ahead. What's your confirmation, Wubby? Hurry up.
God is playing our life out in front of us.
He playing your life
I
out
don't
in
know
front
if
of you.
anybody listen. No, listen. You don't know the voice of God when you hear it. Open your heart up, not your ears, your
Girl,
heart.
you
hear
ain't
God with your heart.
God.
If you don't know that
Girl,
the
if you
Spirit
don't
of God
sin-
is here with us right now, I ain't talking about. I'm talking
Girl,
about His Spirit.
if you don't get your
When
silly
you said,
self,
when
go
you
to
asked the question a
bed.
while ago, when you answered the question, when I gave you the comment a while ago, spirit and the flesh are two separate things. We're gonna get real. We could be real. Because the spirit is the spirit of God. You have to have a spirit to even function in a natural body. Your natural body is what's going back to the dirt.
Are you teaching me?
Listen, baby.
Are you teaching? I'm not your
We
baby.
are a
I'm
part
not your
in.
baby.
Listen,
First
we
of
are
all,
a
I
part
ain't
in
your
God
baby.
as
First of all,
by spirit. That's how
Miss.
we're connected. That's why
Miss.
we're the body, because
Miss.
we all make up Him.
Miss, what diabetic
When I
church
said
you
a
go
while
to?
ago that the Bible is
What,
parables,
Miss?
meaning it's not to be taken literal.
Yes, it is.
That's why we need each other, because
No, we don't
listen,
need
it's
each other.
spiritual. Because God gonna show you something different
You are
that
the
you're gonna have to
devil.
give me. He gonna show you something different.
Nah, you are
It's
the devil.
spiritually discerned.
Your God different. I know your father. Your
Are you
father's Satan.
serious?
I know. I'm right. I'm serious. You crazy.
Listen, another part of what I was calling to tell you, when you was talking about a while ago where y'all found Egypt, listen, you said it had something to do with something spiritual.
Get back.
How about I just
Satan.
found out that my
Satan.
real father,
What?
listen, my real
Get back,
father,
Satan.
he's
Get back, Satan. Watch out. Bam. Bam. Watch out, Satan. Bow. Hit her upside the head. When you don't hear God, girl, if you don't get y'all see her trying to put a little demonic spell on me. You don't hear God, girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, little mermaid, you. A hot little Kali mama. Hot. You don't hear God. I'm not your nephew. I tell you about yourself. I just want you to do right for yourself. Care broke. Little mermaid. Y'all see her? You know she ain't right. I told y'all she got like 8 personalities and they all stupid. Told you. 424-209-9506. That's a shame. It's always the demonic ones. Well, we start putting this good stuff down, this good information. These people call in, their energies be so off. You feel me? Their energies be so off, and they just be thinking that they're so seductive, but they sound retarded. It's about time I let them know you are not sexy, you're not enticing, you sound evil as hell, you sound like you got more demons in you than the law allow. Probably 6, 7 of them. Unmarried, ain't got no business even trying to out-talk me about nothing. Just take your time. She started off wrong, didn't she? She tried to come at me, and I ain't even say nothing. I tried to reset, and she still ended up on the bad side of the table. Her Marley, a mermaid ass, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Crawfish smelling ass. Your ass on. Toenails like this long, hanging off the front of them weak ass, big ass purple sandals you like to wear every third Sunday. Every third Sunday. Take them shoes off, take them nails off, take that wig off, take them fucking whatever them fucking lashes, take that shit out, girl. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air 305.
What's good, bro? This Dread.
Hey, what's up, Dread? What a money reside? What a money reside? You hear this, bro? Damn, nigga, what's happening, Dread?
Man, I'm cooling, bro. What's good with you, man?
Man, it's good to hear you, chap. I don't know what happened to you. I saw you in a minute, then I saw that, and I said, okay, let's put our brother out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to you
Yes,
and the
sir.
whole family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
talking about? Oh yeah, I'm just beginning though. I'm about to come in and I got more information that's gonna crush all of it. And we gotta wake our people up, man.
Yeah.
I'm not with all we came from Africa and all. I'm not with none of that.
I see
When I
you.
know we was already here, man.
I respect
I'm
you
not
questioning everything. I respect you. You know me. I believe in Christ and this stuff right here, right here. But I respect you because that's me. I question everything. You know what I'm saying? I roll with what works for me. But at the same time, bro, when I seen you do that, I said, "Damn, cardboard, bruh. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch this shit on the air." My nigga said, "Cardboard, this shit ain't real, G." That's what you coming to find out, bro. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, man, it blew me away too. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's like in my name, you know what I'm saying? I question everything. So I had to start questioning even my own beliefs.
Yeah.
I had to start from the ground up. And I was like, you know what? I follow some of these dudes. You know, I believe in some of this stuff.
Right.
Let me put this stuff to the test so I can have a foundation I can stand on.
Ooh.
And man, oh man, as y'all see, like I say, man, if I wasn't rushing that day, boy, it would have got deeper than that. But it's all good because I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke, man. I'm calling all them jokers out. I ain't scared of none of them.
You don't gotta be.
I think on the table, bro.
Just that alone, if you just make a collective regular thing and that be the push, because I take your word on it just off of the way it made me feel. I couldn't believe it because I watched Young Pharaoh break down Islam. I'm not Muslim, but I was watching his breakdown on how they just built that in the 1900s. But when you are saying this, and I've heard this before, but I couldn't believe that you had that picture I was looking for where they was actually putting their face on the damn. And it's like, damn, if that, we like to believe it's stone. Our mind is saying it's stone. But when you look at it with an alternative mindset like yourself, it's like, wait a minute, this could be styrofoam and with some bullshit if you're looking at it.
That's why, and you got to start asking yourself, why do they don't allow in certain places, they don't even allow you to take pictures, they don't allow you to get close up to this stuff. It's because they already know that sooner or later somebody gonna find out the shit is too daisy, dog. And that's what it is. They created a history, and they also built a backstory to this fake history. And that's why a lot of people believe this stuff, man. A motherfucker, you gotta remember, a lot of this information that we getting it from the same people that allegedly conquered us. Like, why would they even ever tell us the truth or a little bit of truth in the first place? You gotta remember, anytime you go to war with any civilization, the conqueror's always gonna lay down a foundation, and the people they conquer, they're gonna give them whatever they want to give them.
Well, they're gonna tell a reversal of the truth and distort the timelines.
Exactly.
So we gotta like you did. You brought up specific timelines and just the possibility of what if this stuff wasn't. They had made it, and you got. Somebody believes it out there. There's fucking articles about the shit. They're hidden, but I think if you collect a lot of this stuff, well, I know you're doing, but that'd be a good watch. And I don't think they'll be able to combat you at that, bro, because that if it's a lie, it's a lie. If it's not real, and if the dates don't coincide, if it's built anywhere in this century, they lie.
Yep. And that's why I'm actually a little surprised that a lot of people are very silent about it, because normally they'll jump on anything. Oh, I'm about to body bag them. We're going to expose. You know what I'm talking about? They're known to be exposing everybody.
You just found a great. That's you. That's because when you don't be surprised when nobody else do, Dre. I wasn't thinking about that shit. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's for you. Ain't nobody wasn't thinking about that shit. That's Dre shit. Dread talking about this, nigga, y'all say cardboard and styrofoam. I agree. Dread putting that shit together, man. I disagree with the brother, and I agree that if these time slots is off, that fit right into what I'm saying is that, damn, we may be living on the Holy Land. We may be actually living on holy tribal lands of the old, maybe the oldest civilization here. All the biblical accounts make, whether it be Egyptian or biblical accounts, it all derives from here. It's already been proven that one or the other stories are pretty similar to one another. So
yeah, I actually entertained that idea not too long ago, and it can point to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little bit of research on that. But I was talking to my wife just like 2 days ago. And I was like, you know what?
what if what they consider Africa is really here in America? America is really Africa, and they flipped it on us.
I don't
You
think
know what I'm
they. I
saying?
don't think they flipped it because Africa is not a place. I mean, the continent that we think is Africa. Afro Americans think of Africa like a country, and it's not so.
Like the
You can't fly to Africa. There's no flying. They're gonna ask you where you want to go. There's no place. So we gotta. I just think that it is America. I just think that Egypt is here as well. Just like this is a big land, full of land. Where would the pyramids, like you said, where would them palm trees fit in the middle of the damn desert? But there's palm trees in the middle of over here some damn where. There's a lot of hidden palm trees. Florida, California. It's like I was just talking about palm trees on Crenshaw in the back streets, nowhere near the beach. So they could have just uprooted.
So these
Go ahead.
Think about this. So these motherfuckers wasn't washing their ass either. Then ain't no water over there. Ain't nothing, but it's nothing but death basically. Ain't no trees, no grass,
It's
no
made
nothing.
up. It's
You know what I'm saying? So you can put the motherfuckers that ain't washing their ass. You got a king that got swallowed up by a hippo, in the middle of the desert, man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is funny, though, and I was like, wow, I used to believe. I believe these brothers. I used to believe this same shit.
Me too.
So,
I'm not. That's why I'm laughing at it. But believe me, I was like, man, this is us, man. And now I'm like, no, bro, not this deep. Now I stopped believing that a long time ago. But at this rate right here, because the pyramids had been built this century, this is desktop in the 1900s, bro. That's some deep shit, bro.
Yeah, but I got a treat for you though, man. I got all my dates lined up.
Yeah, get that shit.
You know what I'm talking about? How it all contradicts itself.
Yeah.
I got some more. I got some more shit.
We go over there. We go over there. Watch it. Line that shit up.
Yeah, man. So I got the family, man. But I want to say this before I head out too. I don't want to top the line. Again, man, I do appreciate you. And, even though we might not agree on everything, my brother, I always tell people, let's at least build on the things we do.
Yes,
and
sir.
we can do things that we don't agree later on down the line.
Yes,
because right
sir.
now, it's really important that we come together and actually push this real truth out there, man. That's the only way we can actually wake our people up.
Yeah, the stuff we disagree on, we can have coffee and a joint. What are you talking about?
Damn right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This other stuff that we do agree on is so powerful in breaking down the lie that we don't have a choice but to come together. So God bless you, brother.
Appreciate you, family. Y'all have a good one, man.
Bye, man. Shout out to, hey, that's real shit. It's truth is too powerful. 424-209-9506. The YouTube will knock us down. Anybody. YouTube will knock you down so fast. And, I like to see my brothers on YouTube getting it. Best way we know how. If I can be of some service, I don't care if I don't agree with you. I don't care if you don't believe in Christ or nothing like that. I'm gonna show you Christ-like stuff though. You gonna believe when I'm finished with you, you gonna say, boy, I don't believe in that book, boy. But Kevin, well, he really displayed that shit though. Coffee and Kush TV. Unknown caller, unknown location. You got the flow.
What's going on, Kev? I was calling in to just speak on a little subject that y'all got on about the Red Sea, and just saying that the brother, y'all on point, man. You right on point with it, Kev, and just understanding that America is definitely could be Egypt, and things of that nature. And understanding places like Mount Nebo. Matt, before I say that, it was a guy just the other day when he was speaking on the presidency, and he spoke on Nephilim people.
Yeah.
And I know you probably know what that is, the giants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he said that while they was defending Donald Trump from the day of the protest, the guy actually said it later that night. They were saying, South West America is homes of the Nephilim people. These people really understand that this really is holy land. People that's been here and conquered us, they really understand, like what y'all was saying. They took the history, flipped and swapped it. Put places like Mount Nebo that's out here in Utah. I think Mount Nebo is in Utah, but it stands 11,000 feet. And Mount Nebo in Israel is supposed to be the place where they believe Moses died, because he was supposed to be able to see the Holy Land from the highest point of the mountain to the lowest point of the mountain, right? But there, Mount Nebo is only 3,000 square feet tall. The Mount Nebo in America is 11,000 feet tall. Just like
and
trees.
Where is it? Where is it?
Bro, now you gotta unblock me, Kel.
I'm
wonderful time. You got brother. You definitely need to show your people.
I got you, dog. I got
you know, just like what the brother said, because you know what it is, bro.
I got you.
I got you. On point. We gotta come together on the right subjects, bro, to wake the people up.
All right,
the right subjects.
All right, I got you.
Now, but I was just wanted to say one more thing on that the old Ptolemy map. You know, it's a brother. He's speaking about the Ptolemies and the ones who created the first maps of the world. You know, supposedly, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the old Ptolemy map about 250 years ago, bro. It's a map, and they mapped America. America was an island. America used to be an island. Right now, I think it's about 150 dams and stuff like that going up in east coast of California and coming back towards I say east coast, up and down California, making California a whole landmass. But California, for a while, they depicted it with a river in between, to where you would cross over from what's the mountains that the Grand Canyon. You'll be crossing over from that area. What they feel like I say, what the guy led me to believe, that that's really kind of like the land where they was crossing in to trying to get to the Holy Land and the Red Sea. Really, California, like what you were saying before.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
is
yeah. Go ahead, King.
No. I want you to. But you said this a couple of months ago though, about how you feel like California had a lot going on in California. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the Holy Land. I think they know where the Christ is born. I think they realize where, when, why. I think they realize that. I think California, Los Angeles, all this. I think this is ground zero.
Man, for real, I think that is the Holy Land, man. On their side, Egypt. I got depicted the picture. Egypt was kind of closer towards Texas, south east, like kind of Louisiana. But the crazy thing, and he put this upon us. I didn't know Napoleon Bonaparte was a real person. Well, supposedly real, but the guy was bringing out the anthropology, the archaeology, the chronology. I can't even say all those words, and biblical all together.
Like chronological order.
Yeah, he bringing down the times. He bringing the DNA. Because he's speaking on the Mongoloids, he's speaking on the Caucasoids, so he bringing a lot of information. But what he pointed out was, if we do our homework right now, they show that Napoleon Bonaparte in 1801 he was supposed to be taking over Egypt in 1801, right? In 1803 he got the Louisiana Purchase. So they saying that this man found Egypt at the same time he was finding Egypt within the
right. That's the big distraction.
Come on, now he found Egypt way over there. Come on, man.
Now, y'all, there it is. There's the trick question. So y'all telling me he was way over there in that Egypt at the same time he was here purchasing the Louisiana?
So the whole Louisiana, and his brother had the largest library in America before it got burnt with the
and where did they say Alexandria was? What happened to Alexandria? They said that burned down.
Yeah, that's the whole, and that's all around the same. And that's like, look, man, it's some powerful information out here for us to be spreading to the people, bro. Sir. I'ma definitely shoot you a little text on that little information.
Yeah, I got you. Don't trip. I got you.
What you was about to say?
I got you. I'm gonna unblock you. I got you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I ain't gonna hold you up though, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all comes. And for sure, man. I'm just glad I chimed in at the right time, man. For sure, y'all take it easy.
And guess what?
Be easy, man.
And that $40, we're gonna talk about that $40. We're gonna send you some merch.
It's all good, bro. You know, I just like. Hey, look, Ken, one thing I know, bro. That 40, you did way more than $40 from it, bro. So just know it's more about being beneficial for the people and being beneficial for us. You know what I'm saying? Right. We go as people. We got to move forward and wake up, man. That's it, man. God bless y'all, and y'all be careful out here, man.
Wow, man. I love that he called in and fuck with me about that damn $40. I was like, this nigga. Oh, that shit. It created a fucking character. It's like, bruh, man, you know? Like, Kev. That's why I thought it was him. I thought he was going to call in with the $40. Unknown caller, unknown location. And he calling in with all this info again. One thing about him, release the Kraken, whatever it is. Time. They hear Puerto Rican cut on, we on. Hey, what I want y'all to do right now is hit that like button though. 255 people up in here. Get us up to 200 likes, man. Come on. 424-209. I'm not stopping till these people call back. I'm going to give everybody a chance. 424-209-9506. I'm going to give everybody a chance. I'm going to just wait. Beautiful topic. Find time to be alive. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. Yo. 424-209-9506. That hit home. He hit it. He hit the nail on, bro. Napoleon, bro. That's why I was just like, oh, all that was fake because he was over. They said it's a fake story because of the Louisiana Purchase, and he was supposedly in Egypt. But now I get it. You see? I get it. Instantly. We get it instantly. No cap. Area code 419. They hung up on me. Call back 424-209-9506. 419 hung up on me. Get back to it. That makes perfect sense right there. That makes perfect sense. The French-Indian War, all of that was against us. All of it. We got 250 something people up in here. Y'all need to hit that like button. We need to get this room up to 200 likes, bro. Instantly. It's too much information. 424, the phone lines is open. You got a question? You got answers? Hit me up. Please. Please. I'm realizing this is why I loved history. My favorite shit in high school, even going to school because of history. Just thinking back, like, damn, no, that don't make sense. And I'm glad I had those thoughts. Like, man, this shit don't make sense, bro. Indians, I never believed them Indians, bro. I never did. I'm like, bro, it's deeper than that. Cowboys and Indians, nah, bro. Area code 571. You on the air? What up?
What's going on, Professor Gills? It's one Mike.
Hey, what up, one Mike?
Hey man, just loyal students calling in. I just like to say first, thank God for the day. Thank God for you, and shout out to PR cuz man, y'all be putting it these last couple of days, man. Whew, overload to the brain.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick. Also, you always mention timelines are important. That I learned from you. That's like one of the many things I learned from you. It's very important because it helps you chronologize things. But
yes.
Also the map. I think also the maps though.
Yeah.
The maps that we looking at that they show us that we've grown up and was indoctrinated with are based on the heliocentric belief, basically that it was a big bang and they try to disprove God, right? That's my take on it. You know what I mean? So, but just the maps are important. And I don't know if you ever took a peep at Gleason's map. For instance, how they try to make out, like you were saying, how they say Africa is not a destination. It's where you want to go. That's just like Antarctica is not a ring around this place. It's no space. But anyway, I don't want to get too far off the topic, but I just want to say the maps are, they go
coincide with the timelines, because I believe if we're looking at the correct map or the land masses, then a lot of these theories that you and PR have been discussing would make more sense as to how they traveled and what occurred. And that's all I just wanted to call in and drop that and just make sure that I participate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you put so much work into this, man, and PR, like I said, and all the other students. I just want to call in and just give my
Yeah.
love, man. That's
Thank
it.
you for that, man. 'Cause you know, I post only come on once a day, but I can't resist no more.
I know. I know you catch yourself.
I can't resist no
and
more.
you know, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I feel bad because sometimes, at least me, I can tell when you get disgusted from people that's not really picking up
No.
the knowledge that you're putting out there.
You know what it is, Mike? You know what it is, G. I don't get
What is it, bro?
disgusted. My mind start talking to me like, damn, if people just don't want to, it ain't even that. It ain't that some people just like, damn, it's a lot of info. And so I do want people to support, but at the same time, I'm not looking at them like disgusted. I'm more like, you just gotta participate more. Don't be afraid.
Maybe not disappointed, or maybe more disappointed.
Yeah, disheartened.
Yeah.
You can say disheartened,
Man, like,
but I don't let it get
yeah.
me down. You see, we just came right back. Look
Yeah,
at these
yeah, 'cause, I
beautiful
mean-
calls. So I don't never know what it is. One thing about me, bro, I'm consistent, and no matter how it affect me, I'm coming back. You feel
Yeah,
me?
and that's why I love you, my man. That's why I love you. That's why we love you. At least I love you, and that's genuine.
Thank you, chap.
And I appreciate you, and I'm gonna go ahead and get back to studying. And I'm just letting you know I'm learning. I'm picking it up, and I'm learning. So.
Did you see what we played in the Discord last night?
Yes, I was up. I fell asleep at like 3:30. My phone died.
I was so happy to see y'all up in here, bro. That shit was on autoplay. I didn't have to get up, nigga. I went to sleep, woke up, y'all was still in here. I was like, damn, there's some info flying around here.
Yes, sir. KRU 24/7. Only university that's 24/7.
Wait, somebody came over to the Discord and said, wait a minute, y'all got a whole YouTube underground back in this mother. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah.
It was funny, man.
Yeah.
It's just about community. It's just all about interaction and we trying to sign more people up to the poker game, and hopefully.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn, man. I'm trying to learn. I'm gonna donate if nothing else.
Yeah, just make the pot grow if nothing else. But if you donate, you might as well watch a video on how to play, because the pot is growing.
Yeah, I've been doing that. Hey, look, I'm a nerd. I got my little cheat sheet up right next to my computer.
Bro. And we gonna be on video anyway, talking to each other. So we playing through our phones or your tablet, and then we talking to each other on video. So we got drinks mode, you got on the Discord. So we just chilling. It's man cave with whoever want to play with us. It is with Poker Night, Coffee and Kush TV. Thank you, Mike.
All right, I love you, brother.
My man, I love that. Go over there, sign up. It is what it is. 424-209-9506. Serpent Mound. All that. Serpent Mound. The Red Sea. Even Rico brought it up. Man, if you release that water up there in Colorado, this whole place is going to be flooded out. Press 1. There's going to be one big splice right up the middle. Talking about an earthquake. It's going to break the country in half by water in California. It's going to be underwater. Man, they ain't know what this shit is. Press 1. They holding all the water back right now. Coffee and Kush TV 419, you on the air. What up?
What up, Kev? I'm calling in about the Serpent Mound. I'm in Ohio, bro.
Oh, talk to me, champ.
So the Serpent Mound was supposed to be like a summer winter solstice guide. So it gives off a reflection on the snake actual trail. You know, is the ancients supposedly when they migrated here. It's crazy because you know, I've been studying this stuff too for a long time. I've been listening to you sitting back not saying nothing, and we've been bamboozled. And, you know what I'm saying? That's basically the bottom line. Our history has been stolen and erased. And then, like the guy was saying about them giants and stuff, when you come in Ohio, you get further down in Ohio, they done dug up a whole bunch of giants, bones and stuff, and which relates back to the Nephilim and all that stuff.
See, they had to be flooded out.
Yeah, exactly. It had to be flooded out. When they got flooded out, they went into the earth. The ones that did survive.
The ones that, dang, brother, go ahead.
The one that did survive, you know what I'm saying? And it's just I was looking at, because I always thought I was the only one that was seeing that, like the states and the cities in Egypt and relating it to the real Israel, the real Africa and stuff like that. Because where I stay at, they call it Holy Toledo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's in Ohio. You know, they got all these names, and then all your presidents is birthed right out of Ohio. You know, you got probably a good 20-something presidents. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know, man, I've been checking you out, man. This thing is a roller coaster, and it never ends.
So what you think the serpent is over there? Since you're in Ohio, what you think they used that for? What was the symbolic meaning behind it?
The serpent was the winter and summer solstice. As the sky and the moon and the sun exchange and move, it casts a shadow onto that serpent.
And it lights it up.
Keep track. And they could keep track of the actual time and what's going on, you know, because they, you know, in black magic, they use winter solstice too to cast spells and do blood rituals. But that's what the ancients is using it for. You know, they do the rituals. That's Satan. What it's for.
That's what the knowledge.
That's what it's for. It's connected. It's connected. It's connected to the black magic thing, your Kabbalah, and all that.
That's the hidden knowledge, bro.
That's the hidden knowledge, man.
That's the knowledge.
And we was already here. That's the
knowledge that Satan used to seduce the woman that she brought home to Adam, that Adam took and defiled everything. And that's why God is making it all new again. Coffee and Kush TV. Go ahead, King. You just fucking solved something I've been waiting for. I knew there was a reason I stayed on this.
Well, look, Kev, I've been sitting back, Kev, watching you for about a few years, Kev.
This was the reason I got on the computer today, bro.
I said my man Kev is catching up. I didn't want to say nothing because I had been studying so much, and I said you gotta let him catch up.
I'm catching up.
He got to go through his stuff. I watch you go through your thing, and I'm like, man, you know, let me get on here and say something because he said something about Ohio. I'm in Ohio. My last name alone made me go and study since I was a kid because I had the Crowley last name. I'm black. I said, well, then I'm trying to get picked with. So I started studying. You got to study good. You got to study evil. And
that's right. You got to be wise as a serpent.
Yeah, you got to study both just to figure out this mystery. I studied the Egyptian stuff. Now, that the guy that called, he had the video, and he said he was showing about the cutting out the statues and stuff. Y'all had me laughing at that because, I mean, it's always good to think openly, but supposedly they cut them statues out because they was transporting them and replacing them, rebuilding them, like taking them to a new location. So they was cutting them in pieces.
That's what,
to do that. Now, far as like we don't know the truth, but
they probably took that from Arizona because they said it had water. It was filled with limestone at the base, and they don't know how that water got there. If y'all look up them sphinxes and shit, I always fucking wonder why was they finding that limestone and that water at the base, and they didn't have no explanation because they know they would say, well, it was an ocean over there. No. They, like you just said, there's a high probability that they broke that shit down right here and transferred it, give the impression that Egypt and there's a place, a homeland for us somewhere else. I don't know the reason
No,
behind it.
Kev,
but
Kev. What I'm saying about the cutting part, they were taking it from the places of Egypt to a new location because of damage and some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how they transport.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you know they say in the Emerald tablets that Thoth is the one who has something to do with the Sphinx and making that and putting the ship underneath it, and the only one person that can is like at the end of the world, is only one person that can get this ship and put their finger on it, is telepathy, and move the ship and leave the planet in case no other human is alive and all this. If you go read the Emerald Tablet,
pick a star in the sky, we can both say goodbye. Coffee in the boat. I get it. So who said this star? Who said this? There's what? Shout out to Compton, cause he sent me a video of the K Pyramid and some other shit. So there's a ship.
That's on the Sphinx. If you go read the Emerald Tablets tells you about your car. It tells you about money, mind, body, and soul. Your chakras in your body. Which the Hindus study that too, because when they go in deep prayer, and your Buddhists, that's how the Buddhists are so strong. They draw up that card, that energy, and they can break. And all it's relating to different religions and stuff. But in the Emerald Tablets, Thoth, he told about afterlife and what you have to do in your living now. Right. So far as how you carry yourself, your choices, how you think, and all the good things that are coming if you do wrong. He gives a guide in the Emerald, these tablets. We don't know if these tablets are fictional tablets that are made to mislead us, just like the other scams that's going on. Right. And see, but that was the knowledge that I got off of the pyramid thing. There was actually, and that's when you get into your space stuff that don't nobody really want to believe, that's being covered up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You should be out with the. You really got me interested in the ship. This ship.
Go look it up. Look it up.
What does it represent? What is it?
Well, he made, just like the UFO ships they claim to fly around. He put a ship underneath the Sphinx.
First of all, what is Thoth? First of all,
Thoth is an underground god. You know, he's supposed to take you into after. He was a scientist.
Got you.
He was a scientist. He's the one.
He's the one on the canoe taking you.
Has the eagle head. He has the head on that you see on the ancient walls, and you see the head of a bird.
Got you.
That's Thoth.
Got you.
That's dealing with the ancient Egyptians.
So when
that's why they believe in afterlife.
So when you pass away, he takes you.
You go into the underworld, and supposedly there are ways to escape through your soul, to escape and not go through the process, which you have to achieve on earth spiritually and understand to even accomplish that. Or you have to go through the gates of hell and go through the process, and you can come back if you have fulfilled on earth what the things you're supposed to do with kindness, helping, and stuff like that, or you will come back reborn to earth, supposedly, with no knowledge of self, of your last life. This is the teachings of Thoth.
Now, check this out. No knowledge of self of your past life unless it was written. And you come into yourself.
Okay.
If that's true, say your past life was important, and you came back and you read this person's life and you realized that was you. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Now that we on this level of speaking, now that I can talk to you, that'd be insane. Like say Nipsey passed away. Let's say Nipsey believed this. He came back and watched this iconic figure and, wait a minute, I think like this. I'm like this. Wait a minute. That'd be crazy. I mean, why? That'd be crazy. Since we on that level of talking on what else and shit.
Well, with our culture right now, by us being lost, and this knowledge that we're doing now is to spread the knowledge to wake each other up. We can't wake everybody up. That we have been deceived and history is stolen, and it's really black magic that was put on us. You're talking about 400 years of slavery and the curse, and then we are freed, and now look at the world now, how it's out of sync. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because we are free, and the key is of all this is to figure out a way out of the system to survive. Because man was not meant.
G, look, bro, look.
Yeah.
What you said earlier about the tree of knowledge. I mean,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Remember we just talked about? That's the most important thing right now.
The serpent in the summer and the solstice stuff.
And yes, sir. You did a number on that, brother. You probably don't even realize what you did.
Well, that's what I do, man. I just sit back and I
said it, and it fucking triggered a whole explosion in my brain, bro.
Yeah, because it's mystical too. You gotta understand there is a mystical aspect, whether it's used for good or bad. It's a mystical aspect that's controlling all this too. And if you don't know none of the sciences, because we have been erased from that. Our ancestors knew it. Our ancestors knew it. They got it, and now we are enslaved and working for money to survive. And man was not made for that. Man was to live on the earth and nurture the earth. And we wasn't made to be punching in no clock and doing all this. And because all you're doing in life, if you look at it, you're checking in and you're checking out. You haven't really served no real purpose.
Well,
you're not serving. You're serving somebody else's purpose to make this.
Well, whatever it is that they serving, they still got to eat.
Yeah, you got to eat, but you got to think. Back then, how did you eat? You ate off the land. See, if they take that away from you and put some other processes into you to make you get out here and enslave and control you and mentally put the poison in your community.
Even important. We're in the last days, brother. What's important?
It's not important.
It's not important. What's important is, man, that serpent, that mound.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man, it's a lot of mystical things that's being uncovered. Like they don't talk too much about the giants and all the shit they did. They got, man, this state here, even in California, y'all state, man, you got that whole mountain area right now is that it's the inner earth, man, that where we can't see, we can't get in, things that has been put down there.
Do you know, bro, you talking about a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo when you already did it? Nigga, you just told the class what happened, what the hidden knowledge was.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to just share my knowledge with you, Kev. Like I said, you like family to me and the soul, man. And, I'm just trying to give a little information. I ain't saying I'm
that's
no
why.
good.
That's why God say, do not
a lot of people
be dismayed at the stars. You're not in your word, are you?
Yes, I am. I believe there is a creator. As far as religion go,
I didn't ask you. I said if you was in your word. I said your word. You're not in the word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I try to do the right thing, man.
No. I said, are you in the word? Are you in the word? That's what I said. You running like a
No, I'm not an expert, Kev. I'm not an expert, Kev, on the word. Kev, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm gonna read scriptures from the Bible. Yeah, I know you on your stuff.
We get closer and closer to this definitive, man. You got to get your word though. Because
this relates back to Revelation,
because look, bro, you don't even know the importance of what you did because you're not in your word. You just saying stuff, and you actually. I'm gonna give you the importance of it later. I'm gonna do a show on it, bro. But you really, really open What people already
Well,
knew,
Kev, I
but
do read the Bible, Kev. I study the Bible, but I'm just being real with you. As far as reading something back from it to you, that's not what I do.
you gotta
I
you
be,
gotta get
I
in your
believe.
word.
So
You gotta get in your
yeah,
word
yeah.
because
That's why I
this is
listen to you when you said you
but
have callers on. Y'all say some scriptures and stuff, and then I was like, it relates to different things in life, and it helps make sense and stuff like that. But I'm just far as recalling it back for me, that's not what I do. What
that's
I
what you do.
believe,
You gotta get back
yeah,
to it. You
yeah,
got all the thought. You got thought, right?
yes,
I
sir,
ain't
yes,
know.
sir.
You know, you're damn right. But I'm saying no. I didn't get there. I didn't get here with thought. I didn't get the Eastern mythology and all this other stuff with thought. I got here with the belief and the faith that God, the King of Kings, put me on this path. I
Right,
didn't.
me too.
You
Me
feel me?
too,
I'm
Kev.
talking about the
Me too,
king.
Kev.
I'm talking about the King of Kings of that word. I ain't talking about the Egyptian God. See, God don't want us
No,
in that stuff.
no, you're right, Kev. Kev. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't read scriptures back to people.
Yeah, but
I do believe. I have my personal reasons
but you
of
got the
why I believe
tablet.
in the Almighty.
But you know
Huh?
the
Yes,
tablet. You
sir.
got the tablet. You got thought down. You got set. You know all the Egyptian stories. But you don't know God. See, that's all written right there. God talk about all that stuff right there. I'm talking about the God of the Holy Bible.
Correct. Correct.
That's how I got on the level and beyond.
Yeah.
I'm past
I,
what you thought I was stepping up.
yeah. I studied that too. I
King.
studied that
Hold
too,
up,
Kev.
King. Hold up. You said you was waiting for me to catch up. Now I'm waiting for you to catch up.
Okay.
Now I'm waiting for you to catch up. Cause if you don't know the revelation of the Christ, then what you gonna do? This is prophecy. How you gonna know who he is if you don't know what to look for? If you don't know what's to come, you know thought, but you don't know prophecy. It's right here, Revelation right here. We all got the book. We all know Saturn. We all know the ages. We all know this one. We all know that one.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
I didn't
sir.
get
Yes,
here
sir.
through. I didn't get here through none of that. I got here because God installed His word in me. And
Correct.
now and then here we are, me and you delegating, in which I really I really appreciate you because I find what it show amusing for people like us to talk about the pyramids, what thought I never understood the stuff. So now I got a better idea of what I've been watching when I see these movies, or
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
why I
okay,
said
that's
what I
thought.
said
Yeah,
at the beginning, Kev. That's why I said at the beginning.
yeah,
I had to study all the sides. You see what I'm saying? I
yeah.
study. I'm not into no Egyptian stuff. I just study that because like how you guys are looking at it now, like, hey man, how did this happen? And then I had to go back and I got it. I studied in college in
Yeah.
high school and then just natural birth and experiencing
I feel you.
religion and all that.
I feel
I
you.
believe in religion. I would just explain to you. I'm not somebody that can recall scriptures back to
No,
you,
no, no.
but I
That's
believe in
dope.
my heart.
That's
That's
dope.
all I'm saying.
No, that's
I
dope.
walk in my heart. You
That's
feel me?
dope. Yeah.
I do this. Yeah, and now I have studied the good side, the Bible, the Revelation. That's the whole thing. When I tell people about this on the streets, everybody comes to me like, "Hey man, how you know this now?" I said, "Man, because it's given to me naturally." You know what I'm saying? This is our beacon, our
Yeah, I
guide to
feel you.
survival.
No,
You know what I'm saying? This is a beacon.
I've fucking learned a lot right now. Even you talking about it, because that's why I said, okay, so he knows this, like the tablets and stuff. I really always wanted to know what people thought about that stuff. I never knew exactly what it was, but I'm starting to see these are the mystery school systems.
Yeah, well, when you see Thoth and go study that, it relates into Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? It tells the story of Atlantis, how it was destroyed and attacked by
So
spaceships
what
and
does Star
Luke.
think about the stars? What is this? What do they think about the stars? What is this?
But I couldn't answer
Okay.
that right off back. But what I can tell you from my studies far as astronomy go, that relates to if you believe, then you know that God placed the stars, and then He did man, and stuff like that. That's what I got as far as the stars and stuff like that go. God placed the stars, and then the man, and on earth, and the animals on the days was 7 days, and that He took. You know what I'm saying? I know, Cam, I'm with you, Cam. I know you gotta laugh because you like this nigga dope. I'm just telling you, that's what that is, But hey, but see, that's where you get off into where people would get off into is Earth round or flat. You know what I'm saying? And if you read the actual texts of how the firmament of Him building Earth and the lasagna shaped flat Earth, that's why people call it flat Earth, first of all. And the people like to joke about that. Say I'm not an earther, none of that, because they put that flat Earth on you, And but this is the thing that you want to think. You want to think like, hey, am I being bamboozled here? Because when we went to school, they had us looking at the globe. But like y'all was talking about maps.
But guess what? But guess what? I don't even want to talk about flat Earth right now. I don't care about that stuff. The only thing I care about is that serpent you was talking about. Yes, sir.
Serpent mound, man, and then the serpent it all comes back. It keeps coming back. It keeps coming back to
magic is the seed is the knowledge of Satan.
It really is.
I know it is.
That's what it is, man, and it's a lot of that going on.
And that's what I don't care about that. I don't care about the Pentagon. I care about the people. The damn. Yeah, it's shaped like a satanic star. I don't care about that one. Fuck those sigils. Fuck that. You know what I care about? That damn snake. The hidden knowledge. the damn hidden knowledge. And that, you know what it is? The black woman is God. Press 1, chat room.
Press 1, chat.
Press 1.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Here we go.
The black woman gotta be God. She gives birth to a human. I mean, man can't give birth to a human.
This is the deception of Satan here. That hidden knowledge you talking about of the moon, the universe, and we are, and the black woman is God. That is the apple. That is the apple that was given to Eve that she took back. And a real man like me will eat of that dumb shit and put me up under the thumbnail of a woman that God has taken from my rib. And God say him, me,
from your man from a rib of a man.
And that's, sir, you damn right. As a what? Sir. As a helpmate. So I can live out my life and take care of this woman and these kids. Cause on them come at a price, the temptation of a man, nigga. The Most High say get you one, not 2, 3, 4, 5, because you really only can deal with one, sister. You only can deal with one. If you can deal with one. No, you gonna deal with one. You gonna deal with one because it's too much temptation now. You need one. You need one.
Oh, you need one. You need one.
You need one. But geez, yeah. But that's the seed. That's the lie. It's that the black woman is God. That's the apple here. Ye are what? What did the Bible say? Ye are what? Yo, do eat from the apple. He know that your eyes will be open, right?
Yes, you're supposed to gain knowledge.
And no, he said, and ye will be what? As gods. Away with you, Satan. Away with you, Satan. I got you beat right now. Now you selling Satanism on my show? That's what you're doing. You playing, let me tell you what you're doing. You playing Satan role and you trying to give me the apple. That's what you doing.
No,
you say
sir,
forget
no,
defeat.
Sir, I come with good. Cam, bro, I come with good spirit, Cam. I'm just sharing the knowledge that I know.
No. My spirit is good. That's what good spirit is. What I'm saying is you coming as the black woman is God. You said What else could she be? Boom, boom, boom. So you just came out as Satan
Well,
himself.
Kev, I disagree. I agree with you because I thought you were saying that, and I was disagreeing with you.
No,
I don't personally cross the line, or no. I respect women, but I'm not here to. I can't really say that she is God. I can't do that.
Sir, you don't gave up on the black woman. What did you believe? What is you, a Palladian?
No,
What is
I
your
said
belief system?
no.
No,
I said
what is your belief?
I believe in black women, Kev. So I mean, I have utmost respect.
So why
but
you
it's
just
not
give them
me
up like that?
or you.
Black women
to
was
say
looking
that
for
they are
somebody
God.
to stand up to me.
Black women are queens, and we are the
Sir,
kings.
you
That's
said,
what it is.
Sir, you're not sounding like a king right now. You said she was God. She gave birth to you spit out young Pharaoh rhetoric. Sir. You try to give me that.
Sir.
You
Yes,
try
sir,
to
I'm
say.
here.
No,
I'm not kidding.
You try to give me the apple,
No, I'm
sir.
No,
You see?
sir. No,
You
sir.
see,
I'm not
God,
trying to give you
yes, you
anything.
did. You know, you suggested the apple, and if I would have took, you would have. I got him, but guess what? God had made a new Adam and a new Eve. Press one, chat room.
But I would say this though, Kev.
Go ahead.
I don't have no problem with
The black woman being
anybody
God.
thinking
Huh?
that the black woman is God.
That's
I have
all
no
right.
issue with
I
feeling
can
like
tell.
that's power.
That's all right.
power. I have no issue
I
with
give
that
all
because
the black women all her
our
power
black
that
women
she
need
needs.
all the power and praise we can give them
Not
at these
praise,
times
not
of
praise.
day.
Hold up, they own right now. They the most learning group. They well off right now. I don't know about praise. We give God all of his praise, little man. What's wrong with you? Man, you better get in that word. Somebody don't manipulate you, sir. Your woman gonna be running laps on you. She'll be popping your nigga. She gonna be nigga. You gonna be at home watching them kids. Nigga, you better come hang out to the man cave. Nigga on me. What is you talking about? If she the God, what is you?
I was about to tell you, Kev.
Tell me.
All humans. All humans.
So now you human and she
I love
God. She
all
God.
humans.
She God. What are you?
Do you believe this, Kev?
Now,
Do you
hold
believe
up.
that God is in us?
You gotta give me this one, bro. You got
God is in us.
Hold up,
Kev.
sir. If she God, who is you?
I'm just a man. I'm never gonna make myself as a god. I'm not a god. I'm just a man. I'm just a man, Kev.
So let me ask you something. Because you the representative.
Yes, sir.
Why is she the God and you just man? Because she give birth?
From my mouth
I got you.
to you, from my mouth to you, why is she God? She's God because I have put my pride and everything aside, and I feel that the woman at this point in time, she's giving birth, and especially black women.
All women give birth.
All women. But all women, that's why I said humans, all of us have God in us. We can't discriminate. That's the problem right now, too. We're having a race war. We're having a big race war.
Don't
with
change
it,
the subject to no damn race war. Talk to me about this black
Well,
woman
yeah.
that's God. I'm trying to get this black woman to God down. So,
No, you ain't gonna turn me into Pharaoh because I hate Pharaoh. Yeah, you is not about to get off on me tonight.
Bro, you got it down pat. You got it down pat.
Yeah, I ain't know that. I done listened. I done seen some Pharaoh stuff, and I said, well, hold on, this man.
You got it down
They very
pat.
confusing. They confused. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
You confused. You confused right along with them. You think she God? And what are you? You just man, so you not a God neither. You just a regular old man, and she God, and then what are the kids?
I carry myself as a man, and I feel that I'm a king as the way I present myself. As far as women, I don't have no problem with giving them praise as them being gods. I have no problem with that.
So you put her.
I have no problem with that.
So you put her above you. Is that what you're saying?
Well, my mama birthed me. You know what I'm saying? My mama birthed me, and I put her every day, and she gone. Rest in peace. I put her every day.
I'm sorry, bro. All right, man. You have a good. I'm sorry, bro.
All right, Kale, man.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
my
call
man.
you back
All right,
in,
my
man. You
man.
have a great
Oh
night,
my
man.
goodness. Well, Democratic Power, DTS, my man. Oh my goodness. That nigga said, he said the ultimate words. My mama said, my mama, mom, sir, my mama. I could believe he said this shit. That was DTS, y'all. Forgive me, Father, for the mom situation, but that's the one thing these niggas love. My mama said, my mama, when I make it to the NFL, my mama, bought my mama a house. Coffee and Kush TV on there.
This Ollie, Kev.
Ollie,
What's going on?
my mama said I can't come out.
I know,
Sorry
man.
right now. My mama said I can't go in the
I just got
refrigerator.
through with Bible studies, man, and I come in on that, and I'm like, what is going on?
Cuz can't touch no food in the house. Cuz you gotta ask to eat his own burritos and shit.
Say he see God, and he just him. Like, that's it. What's going on, man?
She the type of people grab him up by his shirt in front of everybody.
I had to call in with a good word, man. I knew it was some reason, man. It was on my heart to call in.
You know what it is,
like
Ali?
I said,
that's young Pharaoh's student. That young Pharaoh got a
it
class
sounded
over
just
there.
like it.
It is. They all come back from his house sounding like young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh sends his student over. his student comes over here.
He rubbing off on him.
Somebody gonna hold a class and shit. And this is the type of shit we gotta deal with. Like Puerto Rican cuz said, it ain't nothing but a bunch of undergraduates, GED, help me please recipients. Go ahead, Ali. What's on your mind?
Man, I got this word for them. That's what they need. The word in their life.
How many chapters you got today?
You know, it's 1 Corinthians chapter 3. It's 23 verses. I try to get through them quick. They need to hear them, though. Definitely.
Go ahead. Hit YP and his crew with some powerful, powerful messages of the Lord. Corinthians,
I got
baby.
you, brother.
Go ahead, chap.
I got you, brother. It's verse 1. And our brethren could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto ye were not able to bear it, neither yet now are you able. For ye are yet carnal, for whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal and walk as men? For while one said, I am of Paul, and another, I am of Apollos, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul, and who is Apollos? But ministers by whom ye believe, even as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So then neither is he that planteth anything, neither he that watereth, but God that giveth the increase. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. For we are laborers together with God. Ye are God's husbandry. Ye are God's building, according to the grace of God which is given unto me as a wise master builder. I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth upon thereon, but I let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
Mm.
If any man's work abide, which he has built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
Mm.
And again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain. Therefore, let no man glory in men.
That's right.
For all things are yours, whether Paul or Apollos or Cephas, or the world, or life, or death, or things present, or things to come. All are yours, and ye are Christ, and Christ is God. I have read 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 1 through 23. May the Lord give a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his word. Amen, my brother.
Amen.
That was a powerful
Now
verse,
check
man.
this out. Check this out. I love that. Love that. He said, "Ye is Christ, and ye." Never mind. Look, check this out. The serpent mound.
I know it hit home.
Yeah. See, never mind. You know, we're gonna get back to that. The serpent mound.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Like you said, the Grand Canyon.
We gotta go.
We need to go to all these places.
We gotta hit up the spots. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go because
I'm already convinced.
Yeah, so am I. You know, from
I'm already
Stone Mountain,
convinced, bro.
the sister Janisa, she put something up about Stone Mountain. I might play that on my Discord or something. But yeah, I'm getting a new feel for exploration. You know?
Man, new year, new goals, baby.
Hell yeah. Guess what Saba just bought?
What'd he get?
A damn mobile home.
Oh man.
I tell you, man, God is good in this world.
All the time. All the time, man. He continue to bless us even when we don't deserve it.
Saba said, fuck that. We need a mobile home. We need to travel. For the call, Ali. Thank you for the scripture, brother.
Anytime, my brother.
My man. I love that. Unknown caller, unknown location. What's up?
Yo, this week I'm coming back, big bro.
What's up?
Hey, I really know, bro. Mind you talking about was in Ohio, and I want to call back in and pitch right on it, man, because I don't know if it's the same mound, but of course, you know, coming back to what we understand and what we really starting to realize is we really in Holy Land. You know, that's why this is the last of a sovereign nation. Why so much of the things that you just said about how they then took the republic. Our republic and made it theirs and things of that nature, but
they took
when it
the
comes
republic,
to this place called Newark,
they took the republic and through the Confederacy made a democracy. Go ahead,
man. I'm been thinking this little place I'm thinking about was in Newark, New Jersey, but it's really in Newark, Ohio, the greatest geometrical mound in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's in the world right now. They factually have proven it, and this what it is, man. That's why America's so great, because a lot of these things that they saying outside of America. Really hip.
Yeah.
But this place called Newark, like I say, Newark, Ohio, it's symmetrically, the way they mapped it is 50 acres of land. They built it into like a circle in the octagon. And once they did the math, and this like stuff they just putting out within the past 100 years, you know what I'm saying? They've been keeping the information away from us, but of course, for them to get their money up, feel like they gonna talk about it, behind closed doors, so they understand we not being able to read and catch the information from the right people. Like the brother you was talking to prior to the one that was just giving that beautiful scripture. The brother was saying he having to look on so many sides just to try to figure out one truth. And like what you said though, that's like biting the apple. We can't really bite the apple. We can learn from the bad people, but really having to get it. You don't want to read the book of the Kabbalah. You don't want to read the Kabbalah book to understand what's really going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't got
and
to.
Me and you
that's
understand
what I was telling him.
And that's pretty much, and I know that's what we've been trying to tell people and show that that's really what it's about understanding and leaning on God. And that's why I say everything that I found is like the most important thing is I always go back to God and ask, well, is this what it really is? Like, show me this what it really is. I don't never feel like
he didn't want to believe in God. He had a little demon in him. He had a demon in him. You didn't hear it?
It look confused the spirit, man. They got us very on that confusion, and that's why. No.
That nigga had a real live demon in his ass. Ain't no
confused. You right though, because for him to say he read that stuff and like look. No telling what he done read on, like he said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man.
He's a trickster. That probably was Satan himself. He's a trickster. He know exactly that Satan himself. We talking about the Garden of Eden. I told you, he tried to give me the apple right there. Here, take this.
You ain't never lying because you started talking about that little tablet of this one and that one, and that's just kind of too far from me.
I'm telling you.
That's too far from me, man.
I'm telling you.
Because I really caught back in on it because of, exactly. That's another reason why, because of the books
Rico. That little girl magic men shouldn't be using. That shit don't work on me.
Nah, yeah, that's over with. That's done, man. We armored up with the sword, baby. We got more. You know us here. We got some power to get on, baby.
Now he called woman God and called himself just a man.
Just a regular man. Now I can see. I thought he was gonna say maybe he started trying to go there, but it was funny though. He should have tried to say maybe God is in, which he is, but not to the extent of what these angels are.
He called her God, bro. He called her.
Yeah. He belittled himself. He really,
I'll be damned if I'm gonna big her up and don't big myself up.
He come and cry. He come and cry, man. There's a hailstorm in there, man. He turned into a guy. That nigga not crying. He talking, I don't know what to do with her, man. Nigga, man, man.
I don't know, man. But that's what I was saying. When he gave me the code, he fucked up because he said that has to do with black magic. That's what this nigga involved in.
Yeah, when he started talking about the tablet of whoever he was talking about, I say, man, hold on. He talking about a nigga in the Sphinx for the transport to this. I say, look, it's definitely some of that going on. But again, though, that's you going into some knowledge that God don't even want us to be. If he wanted us to be on it,
that's
you
where
go
he
to
was
him
at.
first.
That's where he was at.
Yeah, he on some. I don't like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting too cool, trying to get. I love to understand that the spirit is in us. And like you said, he said it's mystical. When he said mystical, I said, hell nah, that's a bad word. That's a bad choice of words, brother. Spiritual, it's spiritual. I don't know about mystical, nigga.
Man, it's mythical.
Nigga, danger, nigga, danger.
That, man, he just thinking all type of shit. I said, bro, you got to come back to God, bro. He don't want to believe in God because God is a masculine. It's masculine, G. You're not finna get nothing over on God, bro. It's real. It's a real masculine, G. And that's the thing about it is that, sir, you don't gave all your Adam. God
gave all his power up, man.
He did the same thing that was in the Garden of Eden. God told Adam, don't do it. Don't get the apple. Don't eat off the tree of knowledge. Don't eat off that tree. The serpent came, gave the fruit to her. She ate, gave him some. He ate, and who got in more trouble? Adam.
Come on now. Because we understand spiritually that ain't right. Like more. That's why they've been breaking like
look, bro.
Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because God gave Adam. He told Adam what to do and what not to do.
Off the motion, right? Tick.
Adam was told her what to do and what not to do.
The first one to be told, yeah. Mm-hmm. The first one. And I understand that.
So you put her over him? Over the word? He instructed you, don't do that.
And that's how so many of these men falling right now. And we understand. We talk about that all day, every day. And
That's
why I say,
right. What I'm
man,
saying
come on
is
now.
he proved it and didn't even realize it with his Egyptian ass. That's how crazy
Then
it is.
he tried to come
He
with some
proved
knowledge and threw some all up
And-
there.
and he proved it.
And that's how you know he
proved
was
it.
on point, because he
And
said,
oh my mama, he stopped, Rico. He paused for a minute like, damn. That's how you know these people deception. He know what he said. He know I
Yeah,
kept
yeah,
going
for sure.
right back to that serpent, that apple. And y'all don't know this, but I was vaguely forgetting too. I just kept happening to remember that snake, that apple, and that black magic, and that's what he gave Eve, and that's what they giving y'all black women is the knowledge of ancient
everything.
That's the
On
apple,
everything.
is that you God, and I'm trying to help y'all. It's a lot of sisters I am helping that was caught up in that almost went.
it's a lot of brothers
Trust me,
partaking
it's
in
a
it. They
lot
want to
of
be
brothers.
warlocks and witches right
And
now,
I-
man. They trying to
and-
be warlocks and witches right now.
But guess what? Guess because they didn't know. They don't know, G. They don't
Yeah,
know.
they think they just doing regular stuff. They think they just doing little crystals and gems and that. We don't need none of that.
It
And
ain't
like
even
you said, though,
let them
that
do
is-
that. What I'm talking about is the direct. They can do gems. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do. What I'm saying is,
I see what you're saying.
when you are taking black magic home to Adam to overthrow him and his kingdom, and to get Adam to believe her word over her law over his word. That same shit happened to Solomon, right?
Chick.
Same shit that happened to what's the dude Lot who got his hair cut?
Oh, you talking? Yeah, Solomon.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, was that Lot? Oh, yeah, Solomon. See, whoever got their hair cut. What I'm saying is, oh, this is powerful. Call me
I'm
back.
listening though. That
Call
man,
me
his
back.
name
Call me
different.
back. Don't worry about it. Call me back. This is too powerful because I realize it now. That's what he didn't want me to get to. He messed up telling me that, because that's what I was arguing with King Kush. This is the debate. Samson, thank you, love. Thank you, Queen. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Samson. But when I'm telling you, the knowledge, the hidden knowledge is that ye will be gods. And that's why he gave it to her. Because Adam already knew who God was. Part one. He needed to give Eve to seduce Adam through God's other creation of how to please Adam. So take him this too. Yeah, this is, remember the females, they saw 3 moons? What you think the female said she the real empress? What you think I was doing? What you think that was? When the lady called me, or see y'all playing, she called me and told me she was the real empress. So I had to show her what a real king does. See, you playing. That's why you niggas hate me, because y'all niggas playing, nigga. So let's reset then. He said, okay, daddy. How you want it? She said, damn, you're gonna have to forgive me. See that? That's that avatar right there. And when you grab them stallions right there, they know how to deal with it. It didn't matter anyway, she still got dismissed. It's all about how you deal with your composure when the heat is on. Feel me, young black man? Kev Rowe. That's how you deal with Kali Ma. Come here, give me this. Come here. You ever seen a furious black woman after she been dethroned? She's not the only one that feel like that. They all feel like they want to jump. Ain't never seen no nigga just dismiss all they shit like that. Dismiss it all. Nothing. Las Vegas, Nevada, you on the air.
Oh man, what's going on, Kev? It's Water World. I have to chime in on this one.
That's right. We talking to Kali Ma Spirits and all the rest of these chunks that's out here sounding weak. This supposed to be Sparta. He out there crying. Oh, my wife is going. I don't know if I can be out this late, man.
Yeah.
What's
Hey,
up?
at first it was a point. You start talking all that weirdo stuff. I have to turn the volume down until the next caller came up. You know what I'm talking about? Cause
I just had to give him a
again,
chance.
that spirit, that spirit. You know, you taught us the code. That's why I appreciate you so much, because
Yes,
you got
sir.
me, you know, back into the relationship with Most High. But even I think we were talking about this a while ago too, Kev. So if it's Adam, first it was God, because God was, you know, here.
That's right.
The Most High was here.
That's
And
right.
then the Most High that made man.
Yes.
And then again, man didn't have a woman yet.
Not yet.
Man was over here naming plants, animals, naming mountains, naming Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So
Go ahead.
again, so when this man was over here walking the world and the nations, and you know, naming nations and all this stuff, out his rib came the woman, put in the seed, grew up and became Eve, right? So that right there, that little story, for those that are even connected, or because a lot of people want to use our book, they don't want to use their book. When they use a book, that's when the fraud comes in, because we seen this dude, he talked about the emerald tablets and all that stuff.
He didn't know not
So
an
when
emerald tablet. He didn't know nothing.
right. All he knew was that where there's Oz, the Emerald City. That word crazy. But so that's what I'm saying, Kev. How is woman God if God said he only made one man? I'm not even gonna say one man, but from text we only seen one man that he made. Everything else comes from that one man and the seeds he soiled, right? So how would you even fathom to say that you're God if you came from man? So what does that make Adam then if Eve is
That's why I had
God?
to ask him.
That's why I sometimes, like you said, these Pan Africans, these people that are trying to lead us in the wrong direction.
Yeah, but the thing is, he is right. He is man.
Oh, yes, you
And
man, but
and guess what she is?
she's woman.
Yeah.
You know? And it says a woman. You came off the man. So you see how the man, you ended off with the man, regardless. And that's what these. I don't want to bring it to these Democrat babies or just politicians, but just look in Congress and Pelosi and Schumer. They want to change the definition of what a man and a woman is supposed
But
to be.
that's all right.
Their
That's all
language.
right. Don't worry about
You
that,
see
Water
how-
Boy. Let's keep it at the local level.
You know,
Don't worry about that. We're gonna worry about that.
Yeah. I'm getting it back to here, like, because it's all in like it's in present time, and we're seeing that these folks want us to follow their deities and their gods, and in the book, the good book, it tells us about that. They're gonna come in my image. They're gonna say that that's me, and everything that you and PR cuz talking about. They taking everything from us. So that's like how Satan is trying to be God. He's taking everything from God, but he can't do it because he can't create God's creations.
No,
That's why he come up.
Satan just wants to entice man.
Yes, fool him. He said that I could persuade your people to follow me instead of
Just like what old boy tried to do.
Want us to follow.
He wanted the black woman is God is Satanism. That's a trick of Satan.
It definitely is. And then tell other callers and chats. I be in the doghouse in detention all the time. At times you be calling me out. I'm not no sore sport because I know at the end of the day, Kev, you be telling the truth, man. You got nothing but like.
I'm just by myself. I be trying. I be fucking up sometimes though, but sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I just want, but you see my heart though. You see like Kev.
That's why I'm still over here.
My
it's
man.
like butthurt. I don't be butthurt. Oh, Kev. Well, no, man. It's at the end of the day.
You see what I do to Puerto Rican, Kev?
Oh man, Puerto Rican got harder than all of us. But in Puerto Rican, sometimes he have an off game at times. Not at times. That's every blue moon.
I be messing with Puerto Rican. He don't be into the fire, and he's still here. And he know, he don't feel it. We all trying. He know I'm coming right back. If I do something wrong, Puerto Rican cut, I'm gonna call Puerto Rican cut, let him know, and vice versa. We just, it just sometimes we all just be fucking frustrated or whatnot. But it's a good thing.
That's that saying too. Our parents all used to say, and grandparents, the truth hurts.
Yeah.
So get over it.
It hurt like a mug. So.
But you need to see it. And then you just see most people try to run away from the truth. They don't want to accept this, man.
but this is real. Like we living in like beautiful times, and we starting to see a whole lot of reveal. Like 2020 was a revealing.
Yeah.
2021 is gonna be you're gonna answer to some of the stuff that you was doing and thought you wasn't gonna see, or what they call karma. It really ain't karma. It's the Most High saying,
This some
"Now we
karma
chill
stuff
time."
right now, boy. People working themselves right into karma. They don't thought they was winning. They thought they was being little tricksters. You see, the last trickster just got caught up. Not here. I'm that wall. I'm the wall for sure. You come over here playing and think you can change your voice, and he said, "No, man, I'm not young Pharaoh, man. Pharaoh, if you don't go sit your funny ass down with this knowledge, that's little kid knowledge." He said, "Man, I can't touch that Bible, man. I don't, man. I don't condemn myself."
And the fool not realizing the same book you reading, Elmore tablets, and what they get their information from the good book. They all come back and research this good book.
That's why he said. That's why he said, "Kev, I'm glad that you caught up because you get it." No, nigga, I've been caught up. I'm waiting for you to catch up. I'm way up here.
Right, I was scratching my head too. You know, I'm scratching my head. I'm like, huh? I was gonna say the young Pharaoh, nigga. When he said, "What the hell he catches?"
That's why I had to break him down. Like, think about what you just said. You went through all this shit to learn all your shit. I learned it all just with the faith of God, and then just trampled all over your shit. And now I'm up here, and I'm trying to bring you up, but you don't want to come because you ashamed.
And then he keep on saying, "Yeah, I was born with the knowledge."
You wasn't born with shit, nigga. You got that from Dr. York. Somebody spit that knowledge on your forehead too.
Right, that's why
he talk about thought. Thought is this one, and they tried to spell it in my chat room. I know what thought is. I don't thought. I think. I use my brain. I don't let no thought do nothing. You feel me? My heart, my brain is not finna make me fuck up. My spirit, little niggas. We got a spirit too. I got a brain that thinks. I got a heart of compassion, and I got a spirit too.
I know you sound like a father. That's how the dad is, right? A man that's in his child's life, you sound just like that. That's how he ain't gonna tell you the truth. He ain't gonna because I love you, son.
That's right. That's the only way.
I want the best for you.
It's only one
That's
way
the
back.
Only way.
You with that type of belief and mentality he got, he know dang well it's only one way back. Is to repent. And he goes so egotistical, it's gonna be hard for him. He like Sparta. His knees is bad. But your knee gonna bow, little boy. You gonna bow. You gonna bow. I don't give a damn about your knee. You gonna bow. That's what you gonna do.
What they say when the heavens open up and the King of all kings gonna come down here, boy, you gonna be terrified.
Talking all that macho shit. He's scared to say what they believe in. They believe in Mickey Mouse. Rocks and pebbles and stones.
Symbols, statues that don't mean nothing to man. The good book tell us.
That's what the script said. Yeah, he said stay away from the statues. Because they don't move. They don't talk. The Christmas tree don't move.
Man, but yeah, that's all I called in. I ain't talked to you in a minute, you know.
Love you, dog. Thank you for the call.
Love you too, man. For sure.
Motherfucker, they coming over here with that Egyptian mythology, thinking they gonna laugh. Oh yeah, Kev don't even know. We was over here. No, I do know that's corny. The trick is to keep the woman mind off of the black magic. This the shit. This is the thing, peons. Is how do you keep her mind off the black magic, trying to convince you to turn away when she your helper? That's why you got to choose the right mate. You got to be with the right woman in life. First one. You got to be with your twin flame. Press one. You got to be with the right women, G. Y'all stop acting like ain't no good men and ain't no good women out here, bro. There's a lot of fuck shit. But you gotta be with the right shit, G. You can't be out here. You gotta make sure, like that crazy woman that called me earlier. You can't let people like her trick you. You must have a baby with her. She got you like that for the rest of your life. You don't need that. You need somebody that understand what it is, you know, somebody who's raised in the church or something. Somebody with some morality, some fortitude. You feel me? Something. Y'all out here trying to control everything. You better just worry about your fam. Yeah, y'all better get with y'all twin flame or something. You better find you a twin flame. Talking about some Egyptian stuff. Better get up out of there. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Well, look, anybody else gonna call in? 424-209-9506. If not, get up out of here. Finally, feel good enough to chill out, and another great day. If you'd like to support the broadcast, Essence, thank you so much. You're a blessing. Thank you so much, Essence Care. Thank you for supporting the broadcast, though. Thank you for that. How long we been up here? 2 hours and 51 minutes. Shout out to Essence Care. Damn. You see how we did them, Essence? It's that fast. Y'all know that was a young Pharaoh or young Pharaoh student trying to just pass me the apple like, here. It's because they are gods. It's because I'm coming good spirits. Can't have no good spirit like that one. You smiling, but that ain't no good spirit. First one, that's not good spirit. Hell no. Females, y'all gotta be, don't be letting these niggas pump your head up. You walk right off the cliff with them. Y'all better get y'all minds right. Ain't no way you gonna be sitting up here calling yourself no God and he finna be just man, and you better be calling him super God then. The son of God or something. You better give him something. 513, you on the air.
Hey, how you doing? This Double Up.
Bless. What up, Double Up?
Hey, just checking in with you. Catching a revelation of this is Egypt and the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleon being in two different places, and then the Red River that come out of how it's up under the Grand Canyon and this and that.
Right.
If you go look at Matthew 28:19, right? Look at it this way, right? Because all the nations want to be like this country, either whether it's because the power or because of the natural resources or the money and this and that. Everything, money come back to power. Anyway, right? So this is what God said in 28:19, right? And 20. He said, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost." 20 says, "Teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you, and lo, I am with you even until the end of the world." Amen. Right? So because Egypt is in America, everything started here. He said, "Go ye therefore and tell all nations." Teach all nations about what's going on over here.
That's right.
Chosen ones, go teach.
That's right.
So that's what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
But they shut it down. And we were first, and now we're last. But what does it say? The last shall be first, and the first shall be last.
Yes,
that's right. That's right. That's what I had to add, because that's just breaking it down in the simplest form, like it's a fraction.
Yes, sir.
You know,
and
do what you were told to do.
And it's transpiring and showing itself right now, Double Up.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why they get tongue tied when they call you and tell you that the woman is God.
Yes, sir.
You know, because they can't explain how. They can't explain how whatsoever. You know, and it's okay. So if that's the case, that means us men would be second in command, and we would have to take the cue from the woman because the word comes down from God to man to woman to children.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So if we third in command, how are we leading?
You're not.
We're not gonna lead in knowledge and book sense because that ain't how it was set up. But like you said, you ain't graduate from nothing, and everything you know came straight to you from God Himself.
That's right.
That's what all the leaders and all the prophets right now will stand up. The real leaders and the real prophets, because they didn't study anything. They got their word straight from the man himself, straight from God Himself. You see what I'm saying? So it's authentic. It's the unadulterated word.
That's right.
You know. But that's all I was adding to today.
Thank you for that double up. I appreciate your call. And we will conclude on that note. Thank you, champ.
All right, champ.
My man, double up. Somewhere around the world in that truck somewhere doing something. Shout out to my man Keaton Kush, all the truckers around the world. 220 people up in here. Shout out to all of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. A lot of truth. A lot of truth. What if show tonight? And we're going to continue it. Continue these conversations. You can go over to Discord. I don't know if I'm hungry or what. I don't know if I want snacks. I don't know what the hell I want. But shout out to you guys. Coffee and